Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
Don't talk to me!
Cutie's so ridiculous.
Griff gang.
Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Damn, son.
Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer.
Right before Christmas, bitch! Who do you think you are? Ethan's my brother. He's my brother. You know? How fucking dare you?
Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate.
Thanks for super chat.
Right before Christmas, bitch! You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck. Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, good people. Lovely to see you on this here very chilly Thursday morning. Welcome to the shit show. Hello, Fondue. Fondue says, rage, more rage. I foresee lots of raging once a certain someone sobers the F up, because holy hell, she was high as balls yesterday. So there's that. Fondue, thank you so much for the support, hon. I was trying to pin your message and it's been buried in chat at this point. Vibe, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. I appreciate you so much. Welcome. New members. Okay, let me see if I can get caught up, fatties. Gary Thomas says, good morning. Yesterday, 2 hours were left before my birthday ended, and suddenly I hear on a YouTube channel is now unemployed. Best birthday present. Hey, Gary, happy birthday to you, hun, and congratulations on making it another year. Unemployment! But to be fair about said unemployment, I feel like it was completely, well, not completely, right? We don't know if it was completely avoidable, but the most frustrating part is it not that I give a holy single fuck, but for somebody who was last in line to get the demonetization, you would have thought that that would have scared them enough to be like, you know, I don't want to end up like the other fatties. Let me go ahead and see if I can prevent this from happening. And she did none of that. Absolutely none of that. Hello, Marcio. Merry Christmas, everybody. It seems to me that we are all on the nice list this year, aren't we? Let's see if FFG respects our promise of leaving Squirrel World alone while... Oh, no. Absolutely not. Are you serious, Marcio? Never gonna happen. But thank you so much for the super chat and good to see you. It is what it is, 23. Thank you so much for gifting 1 the YouTube Unknown membership. Unknown poster, welcome. New member, WNC Tar Heels, thank you so much for gifting 5 the YouTube Underground memberships. Barbie C, Wendy M. Oh boy, hold please. I've lost my spot already. Darn it. Welcome, all new members. Where's my pickle? It's a whole mess in here. A word from our sponsor.
Even in moments of doubt,
yes,
your strength shines through.
That's right, WNC Tar Heel, and thank you so much, hun. Cautious Observer says Charlie Goat's first reaction was priceless. Someone wake up Yaba. Listen, I'm going to tell you all where I was when that happened, and I'm going to tell you about the stream and everything. Cautious Observer, I got to hear some of Charlie's stream last night. I was having a family day. I was in my kitchen building a Christmas tree Lego set, okay? Minding my business, hanging out with my kid, and all of a sudden a notification on my phone pops up. a comment or an email. I don't know. I got several, to be quite honest. And it says Foodie has been demonetized. And I'm like, are they trolling? Or did this really happen? So then I had to stop everything I was doing, start searching through the comments and go to Chantel's channel, seeing Charlie was live. And I was like, oh my, Charlie's chat was so lit. I was in there for a second yesterday. I said hello, but I'm telling you, it was just crazy. Thank you for the support, hun. I am Cat Lady says celebrate good times. Come on. Thank you for being a member for 11 months, hun. Appreciate you. Oh, Duping Delight. Welcome, new member. Sassy Mama, hello. I'm sorry we didn't get to do our normal Mickey Mouse roll call. I knew things were going to be insane this morning. Lucy Goosey, Dynamite, Glossy Hop, Spiteful Pinky Jean. Hello, hello. JS Valentine, she fucked around and found out right before Christmas, bitch. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays to you, girl. And thank you for being a member for 35 months. Appreciate you so much. I think we're caught up over here in chat. Did I miss anybody? Let me take a look. VIB, Maggie Flowers, former fatty, where have you been? Just minding my own business, missing everything. Well, not necessarily missing everything, okay? I've been keeping up per the Twitter, but we're here now, Maggie Flowers, and thank you for the support. Radioactive Gaming, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate you. Sassy Mama says, a knock knock, Karma found your apartment buzzer right before Christmas, bitch. That was a fucking banger, girl. Okay, so listen, lots to talk about, lots to go over, lots of conspiracy theories. Now, I know Foodie is back to work per her couples channel, which has been rebranded to, I believe, the Beezer channel or something like that. Everything about this situation, as far as YouTube monetization goes, not going to take this advice. Like Rosie, I got to give credit where credit is due. Rosie must have listened to a little bit of the support group. She was wearing her own merch in her stream. Oh.
Turn dreams into reality.
An extra message from the pickle. I accidentally hit the button since I'm sitting here with it still in my hand. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. We got a lot of the Christmas cards hung up back there. We're really in the spirit for good reason. Hello, Lisa Simpson. 2025 will go down as the wildest year in girl world history. It's truly been one of the years of finding out. Time for a new cow. Big Gary, you're up, girlfriend. Let me tell you, there's been lots of action with Big Gary, which we're not going to have time to talk about today. But if you have missed out, I think Sam's going to cover it later. I know it's been archived all over Twitter. Her and her brother have been going back and forth, and it's been a good time. Lots of great content. And then Chantel has to come in and steal the show. Sure did. But trust and believe that's not the show that she wanted to steal. I love that so much for her. Lisa Simpson, thank you, girl. Seashell Cindy says, this is epic. Truly a moment to be celebrated. Merry Christmas, y'all. To watch Chantel in action when all of this goes down, and this dum-dum is high as balls. I listened to both streams this morning, and here's what I caught at the very tail end of the stream that she did on the couples channel last night, is that I'm pretty sure she said, and I even tapped it back to make sure that I heard her clearly, right? That she's already submitted her appeal to get her monetization back. In her state yesterday, she was so fucking blitzed out of her mind, and she sat down. So when you do an appeal, this is what it sounds like, that a lot of the people who've dealt with this situation, you have to make a video, you have to like write a statement or something like that. Can you imagine Foodie Beauty in her condition yesterday doing her appeal video? I just want to bees. Just let me bees. I'll be good. I promise. I mean, come on, bro. Sarah says the cows are dropping in the pasture. Cow down, girl. Cow down. Sarah, thank you for being a member, hun. Maggie Flowers says it figures Yaba is taking her kids to the park or whatever when the last girl went down. Since I can't give to Chantel, here you go, you monetized queen. Thank you, Maggie Flowers. And YouTube, we love our monetization over here. All right, let's be nice. Maggie, appreciate you, girl. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea says, I'm crying for the poor kitten. The poor kitten, I'm sure, will eventually find a new home. Chantel should have never got the cat to begin with. This situation right here with Chantel and her monetization, hey, Look, when Chantel lost her channel, like she got completely thrown off of the YouTube platform. I never really expected her to get her channel back. So I wouldn't be shocked if she got her monetization back. But if she doesn't, hey, Buttercrumpet, good to see you. We did warn her. She knew she had fundraising feed of pizza online. That shit was wild. What was I saying? She will sell the kitten for food money. Oh, yeah, for sure. Gary says, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't the Foodie Beauty channel and couples channels connected to the same account? So Chantel still won't get paid. That's the thing. Okay. I don't know what she's thinking. Again, the channels, you're not going to tell me that they're not connected as far as monetization is concerned. Who else's name would the couples channel be in? Are you telling me that you think that they're in Salah's name? Probably not, especially with him in Syria. I don't know that she would take that chance. So more than likely, cowgirl, the couples channel is in Chantel's name. So maybe she has monetization right now. Maybe YouTube hasn't got around to going over to the couples channel and snatching that monetization away from her. But she's taken such a risk going, because here's the thing. She even says she got the email, and in that email, it told her, do not go to any other YouTube channel and try to monetize it. Like, you're in timeout. You need to sit down. And she did exactly the opposite of what the email told her to do. She went straight to the couples channel. Now, here's where things get a little sticky. Because, okay, so like when you get a strike on YouTube, okay, and it's not a warning and it's like a 30-day, 90-day strike, you can't go to your second channel and just start doing live streams or uploading content. Like, you have to not do content at all whatsoever, right? And if you do, they call that ban evading, and then they terminate you off of their platform. I don't know if this would qualify as the same. I would think it's a very big possibility that she's risking having her channels terminated by going over to the couples channel. We'll see. Too Many Sodium says, I've been watching since 2018 and it's taken forever for this day to come. I love this for her. What a time for this to happen. Seriously. And she has been so cocky. I just want to point out, Too Many Sodiums, thank you for being a member, hun. She's been so cocky. Just going live every so often, half-assed. I don't even know if at this point you would call it half-assed content. It's worse than half-assed. It's just barely nothing. Just showing up to the job under the influence and just sitting there and expecting people to throw money at her. That's what she's been doing since she's been back in Canada. Now she has all these bills to pay. I really bet at this point in time, because you're not going to tell me that Chantel right now, 10 after 9 in Canada, is in bed. Oh, she's awake and she's stressed out. She's really stressed out. Where Schneffer says the aliens are among us and abducting locals now. That was a banger, girl. Thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Bertha Boyle. I'm walking London, freezing my butt off, but been here from the start. Merry Christmas, bitches. Right before Christmas, bitch. Thank you for the support, Bertha Boyle Jean, and good to see you, hun. Scrape told her, don't respond yet, and she said she already did. Yes, Fondue, that was such a bad move. All of this, her going ahead and submitting her appeal, her going live on the couples channel, her posting on her community tab post, we haven't even got to that yet, that she wanted $150 before she even went live. And if people were willing to donate more money directly to her PayPal, she would stay on even longer. She put that on her community tab post. That was a bad move as well. Naman Rudel says, our Christmas wish came true. She worked hard for this guy. She earned it. Yep, and that's what I said yesterday. You actually put in effort, Chantel, for this to happen. You thought that you were above the rules that YouTube, they're setting in place. You thought you were better than Rosie. You thought you were skinnier than Amber, that you were untouchable. And now look at you. You were on your channel after all. You weren't just doing mukbangs, bro. You were doing that disgusting noise, all that sick. You were being extra with it on purpose. Defiance, Chantel, defiance. Dixie Norma says she will sell that kitten for food money. Oh, yeah, she will. Absolutely. Thank you for being a member, hun. Shani is now the queen of Girl World. She's been putting out some bangers. Arnett, you really think so? I don't know if I would call her the queen. I need to catch up on her content. Karina says now Teardrop is never going to get her oven. I can't believe Teardrop ain't got heat in her house, ain't got an oven in her home, and she's over there spending money on memberships for Chantel. That shit is wild. Sassy Cat says, I proclaim December 10th a national holiday. It will be fuck around and found out day. Christmas came early for the support group. Merry Christmas, fatties. Sassy Cat, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. We have so many days of celebration. Just like the day that Chantel went live with her hijab off. Do you remember that? We marked it down. We made cups, everything, stickers. It was such a good time. Langley, hey girl, I got to get my socks on, my teeth brushed. She's got to wake up to reality. Good morning, everyone. Yaba and Sam. Hey, Langley, it's going to be a fucking banger, girl. Good to see you. And thank you for the support, hun. Yamano Zami says, next stop is OnlyFans. Still waiting on the Foodie FFG OnlyFans together. Ugh. Could you imagine that? I'd watch it. I'd pay big money to see that, actually. Hey, Cancer Warrior, good to see you. Yummy, thank you for the support. Lisa says she won't get it back. The only way they reverse if it's an error on YouTube's part, which clearly wasn't. I don't think so either, Lisa Simpson. I'm with you, but I never thought that Chantel would get her channel back once she got actually terminated off the platform, and she did. So I don't want to sit here and say that it won't happen, because you all need to be prepared for something like that to happen, okay? Because it's very possible. Pulpy my badussi warm. Oh my God. Here we go. Gorlick Bread said that he got paid off of his second channel when he was demonetized. She gets paid. She was not in the right mind when she did her appeal. She's not going to get it approved. I don't think so either. I really don't think that she will either. But again, this is the Canadian cockroach. We shall see. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Mercio says, what's the point of appealing to YouTube without deleting of any of the break of TOS content? Like, did she asking was enough? Amber deleted all her videos for appealing, right? I'm not really sure as far as the timeline with Amber is concerned, but you would think that Chantel would take some time, deal with the appeal with the clear head, take time to read over everything that YouTube expects of her, maybe take down some content that was breaking TOS rules. And I don't think that she did any of that. So good luck with that, Chantel. Mercio, thank you so much for the support. Payday says, remember when Foodie Beauty lost her channel? She made an LLC for the Beezer show so she could go live. I think they're separate accounts. Oh, interesting. Okay. Payday, thank you for being a member. Happy demonetization day. Where's Wanda the wallet now? Let's fucking go. Amanda, thank you for the support, hun. Sassy Cat says, I thought she faked an LLC when she lost her Foodie Beauty channel the first time and tried to separate the two. So maybe. I'm unsure if she has the second channel in an LLC, if the second channel is attached to her. I'm not sure. But I guess we will see. Time will tell. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support, hun. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea says, so does she not get paid for December content? So anything that she was banking, listen, people have said different things. I can tell you for a fact, any money that she's earned in the month of December is gone. Will she get paid for the month of November on the 21st of December? I think she will, but again, I might be wrong about that. But I know for a fact that any money that she's made in December, they have wiped clear. So that's all I can say. Thank you for the support, hun. Hello, Rojo. Good morning, Yaba. Will Chantel get paid on the 22nd? The Beezers will never pay her rent for 3 months. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too, hun. I think so, but I'm not for sure. I guess that's something Chantel will have to answer. Hey, dorky shit stain. Good to see you. I'm not positive, but I can tell you as far as any money that was, again, made in December, she's lost. So that means next month, I know for a fact she will not get anything from her Foodie Beauty channel. Teddy Pig says, right before Christmas, bitch. That's right. Thank you for the support, hun. Salah was straight in the backup channel, dropping links and telling her what to do. Tell me it's not about He was more concerned yesterday than Chantel. Salah was more concerned with Chantel losing her monetization than Chantel was about losing her own monetization. It's about the money. And let me tell you something. I've been thinking about this Salah situation. This dude is such a broke bum that he will stick around until there's nothing left. Which means if Chantel has to take a cut and pay, go to the Twitch, go to the couples channel, and make less money, it's not going to matter to him. He's still going to be willing to sit around and stick around as long as she's willing to give him something. Obviously, it's not going to be what she was able to give him before, but he's such a bum. He's going to stick around for anything, and it's so pathetic. I love that for the both of them. Spiteful bitch says she's in the 500 club, the 500 pound, and that is all. That's right, girl. Thank you for being a member for 50 months. Holy shit. Niece says, how will you buy men now, cutie? Exactly, niece. Thank you for the support, hun. Jordy City of Thieves says, I love that everyone in Charlie's chat, including Charlie, was like, oh my God, wake up, Yaba and Sam. We had all hold hands in this moment. Dude, I was awake. I was building Legos. I know. I can't believe it. Of all times for this to happen. Holy shit. I'm glad Charlie was live the moment that it happened, though, because that is some fucking, you're never going to forget where you were when you got the news. It's kind of like Milky when she got her moment when Chantel cammed up without her hijab on. Unforgettable moments in girl world. I'm happy for them. Jordy, thank you for the super chat, hun. Fondue says she will kick her husband out and let Cutie move in. Who? Teardrop? Pathetic. Seattle Sapphire says Salah was in her chat. Like, where's my money, big back? He cannot lose the money, Seattle. Thank you for the super chat. I'm almost starting to think she lost it on purpose to run back to Syria. I don't know if I get why you think that, Butter Crumpet, but you have to understand, like, where's the money going to come from to even get her ass back to Syria? I don't know. Look, Chantel is that stupid to do something like that, so who knows? Notice Salah showed up when the money was in jeopardy. Not only did he show up, he was modding chat, he was dropping links, he was also doing polls, asking the audience which platform should food. I mean, this is so fresh. This all just happened. Like, she is really just trying to register that she just lost her YouTube monetization. Like, it just happened. It needs to sink in. She needs to think of what to do. She needs to be sober to make these decisions. And old dude is over there. Hey, Cabela. Hey, Miss T. Running polls on which platform his pay pig should go to next. Like, oh my God. Are you not even going to think about your woman, your wife, Salah? Shameful. Fondue, thank you for the super chat, hun. He's got to find the next way to fill his ATM. Exactly. It's a bug says happy downfall day. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Amberlyn deleted after the appeal was denied. They told her in the email she couldn't take or alter her content while the appeal is pending. Interesting. Jay says all the pieces are in place for the Gunt house. Make it happen, ladies. We want to see it. I know you can only have one AdSense account, so I don't know. Yeah, okay, so tied to your social security, Sam, that's right. But I think YouTubers who have been banned have found some kind of like workaround where you can get an LLC. I feel like there was like a really popular YouTuber who did that. Hey, Sinatra says. So I don't know. I feel like for Chantel, getting an LLC would be way too much work and way too much effort. But at that time, she could have been desperate enough to do that. So I don't know. Jeff's Couch Pineapple says, I bet her appeal was like, fat people need to eat too. Yeah, and she basically gave it away what she said in her appeal, and it was that. Can you imagine? You're discriminating. I mean, I'm just eating regular portions of food. Like I've been doing for like 7 years. What's the problem, YouTube? You want a lawsuit or something? That's more than likely how the appeal went. Hello, just Jamie. Gorlick said no payment, but he got everything yanked. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Just Jamie, thank you for the super chat, hun. Spiteful Pinky Jean says, I just opened my postcard. The farting pig is hysterical. Oh, and right before Christmas, bitch. Spiteful Pinky Jean, so glad you love it. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Elaine says, I got most of my name back. You sure did. Elaine Gay in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Sometimes it snows in April says it's my 51st birthday. Glaze me up and thanks for all the laughs. Look at you. What a time to be celebrating your birthday. Sometimes it snows in April. Congratulations to you and happy birthday, hun. Hell yeah. Grammy gay. Oh, that's so funny. Happy birthday, hun. Let's see here. I'm still trying to get caught up in chat, guys. So sorry. There's so much going on. I knew this was going to be a live stream, and that's totally okay. Salah was stressing, 10 Katie. Good to see you, girl. What a time to be alive in girl world, ladies and gentlemen. The Canadian Cockroach says, too good a name to pass up. It had to be done. It is. That is a legendary screen name. And thank you for the support, hun. Meg Ryan says, happy fucking B-Day to me, girls. Love to you support group. Oh, Meg Ryan, happy birthday and congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. I want to see all of the appeal videos. Every single one of them. Amber's, Quirky's. Whose appeal video do you think was the best? Like, and I actually mean, who put in the most work? Who put in the most effort on their appeal video? I'm going to say the least effort, I would say, goes to Chantel. If she did her appeal video yesterday in that condition, I'm going to say Chantel is the least amount of work. I'd say Amber's second place, and I'm going to give Quirky a little, just a smidge, and this doesn't mean that they put a whole lot in, but I think Quirky probably put the most effort into her appeal as she possibly could. Wicked Crafter says, Cutie's use of her head stops at the noodle hole. Hey, girl, thank you for the support, hun. Your birthday too, Mac Attack. Today's my birthday and Chantel has delivered. Can I get my song in a right before Christmas, bitch? Absolutely. Happy birthday, girl.
Right before Christmas, bitch.
Right, Butter Crumpet? Holy shit, we got a lot of birthdays today. Was it Keemstar that did that? She's going to make a new channel in Turdrop's name. Clock it. Probably. Turdrop is just such a weirdo, bro. May I never have to learn up on this workaround. Amen. That's right, babe. Me too. Dear YouTube gods, we had the weight loss surgery. You don't have to worry about us over here. Amen. Rosie, the most effort. ALR just cried and blamed haters. Foodie Beauty just said, I'm hungry and I need to eat. Yes, exactly that. Shelly Ray, thank you for the support, girl. Such a great Christmas gift. Karma doesn't care. It delivers when it delivers. Merry Christmas to all. Shelly Ray, girl, I appreciate you for glazing us up. Hey, Manning, I was going to call you Langley. Shelly, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. That's right, Missing Mimic. Back off. It's like a fucking mad possum. Get away from me, YouTube. Nothing to see over here, YouTube, I promise. Happy birthday to everybody. She thinks she's protected in a hijab. Well, obviously, if that was what she was doing, I know that was a lot of conspiracies around the community. That's unfortunately not the case, Chantel. Unfortunately not the case. You said Amber. The Canadian Cockroach says, I forgot to mention it's Porcula. Okay, thank you for telling me because I wouldn't have known that, Porcula. AKA the Canadian Cockroach. Thank you for the support, hun. Seattle Sapphire says, Pete said, this is bad. His chat was lit. Really? I'm going to have to watch that. Thank you for the support, hun. Shell Vicious says, happy demonized day. Hopefully that poor kitty won't suffer even more. I think she'll sell the cat. I think she's going to get desperate and she'll sell the cat. Hopefully whoever purchases the cat, you know, it will. Whoever they are will give the cat a good home. I think she'll sell her. Mercio says, it's genuinely such a shame that we will never see any of the appeal videos. I'm sure they are all cinematic masterpieces. Hey, for the right price, a couple of them, I think Quirky and Foodie might take some offers on releasing those videos. So don't give up hope just yet, hun. And thank you for the super chat. Liz says, in German, we have a term called, I'm not even going to try, which for this situations means Nelson Muntz voice. Haha. Sorry, kinda. LOL. Well, I'm gonna go with it, Liz. And thank you so much for the support, girl. Hello, Nikki P. Good to see you. What a time for you to be here, girl. Kathy with the Kicking K says, who said Santa isn't real? He clearly is, and just giving us all the best present ever. Thanks, Santa. You're the best. Ain't that right, Kathy? Thank you for being a member, hun. I don't know, says a girl should sell their appeal videos. That's something I might actually spend money on. Hey, maybe for a cameo request. I wonder if they would for a cameo request, because that would be worth it for sure. I agree. Thank you for being a member, hun. Foxy says, it's my birthday today, too. This is the best present. Happy birthday to you, honey. Congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. 300. Yep. 200 to 300, I think she'll sell it for. Because I can tell you, I think I'm caught up. Holy shit, that took me forever. I can tell you now, watching Chantel's live last night, that cat was stressing her out, meow, 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 knocking shit over. It was hysterical. That cat stressing her out. She's not going to be able to cope. Listen, let's look at the screenshot really quick. Where is it at? Let's go over this. This was after everybody found out that Chantel had lost her monetization. She says, hey guys, PayPal. Like soon as she doesn't even say what happened, right at the top before she even gets in, since she lost her monetization, she links her freaking PayPal. I really, really, really want to go live and talk a lot about how I'm screwed, because as you know, I was demonetized and I am not allowed to use any of my other channels either. Therefore, I have no income. I will figure out another platform, probably Twitch, maybe something else, but I need to pay my bills like everyone else. So I will go live if I receive $150 total in my PayPal, and I will stay live for at least a couple of hours if more is sent. I will stay longer because I just want to talk. If you want to donate, and she drops this shit, I've never in my life seen anything. The entitlement is absolutely insane. For her to ask her community to give her 100, I mean, you would think that there are millionaires in her community. That's what she thinks. That people are going to pay her $150 for her to go live for a couple of hours, lay there heavy breathing into the microphone, slobbering on herself and reading Tracy and Turdrop's comments. I don't even know what to say. I don't even have words for this. Even for Chantel, I'm speechless. Changing my mind says big girl dirty neck will bid for the kitty. She better keep her hands off of cats going forward. We're not going to stand for that, Caroline's mentality. Good to see you, girl. Liz says, for anyone interested, the definition of is finding delight, glee, or satisfaction in someone else's bad luck or failure. Appropriate here. Very appropriate, Liz. And thank you for that definition. I appreciate you. Tweet T says that was a lot. I don't believe that she got the $150. I think that she went live because she doesn't have a choice but to go live, especially since she went live on her couples channel. I think she waited for a little bit. Donations didn't come in. Listen, if Chantel was getting the kind of support that she wants everybody to think that she's getting, you would see her getting support in super chats. You would see her getting support in membership. She's not getting any of that on her couples channel, on her main channel, nothing. So I think she waited out to see if people were going to be willing to donate. And then she got desperate, because I'm telling you, she knows that it's risky going over to the couples channel, using that channel to and a still monetized channel, when she knows if they link them together, we're not talking about you losing your AdSense for 90 days. We're talking about them terminating all of your channels off of their platform. Someone told No Madness Life they sent $150. God. Well, again, maybe they did. I don't think that they did. Maybe they did. Who knows? People are that stupid. Obviously, they gave her thousands of dollars to get home to Canada. So maybe they did. So who knows? I also think that people go into reactors chats and lie about donating money to Chantel. Sassy Cat says Chantel does her appeal videos, has balls. First thing that comes out of her mouth is sorry. I really tried making this video. Dig that hoe. Exactly, Sassy Cat. Nothing good is gonna come out of Chantel doing those appeal videos. Hot as fuck. That did not help your case whatsoever. Not that you were gonna win anyways. Go donate plasma, Chantel. She'd have talked either way. She will do this shit for free. Exactly, Nikki P. Exactly. If I get fired, I'm not going back to my old job asking the clients there to pay me. It's so humiliating, embarrassing. Let me tell you something. That $150 that Chantel wants from her Beezers or whatever, do you think that she's going to be responsible? Go put that in the bank, let it set, whatever, so she can pay her bills, pay her rent. She going to eat it. She going to eat it, and she thinks she's going to quit doing the marijuana. This woman is hooked. She's not going to go without, she calls it her nightly medicine. She's not going to go without her nightly medicine unless she's flat broke. Let's say in her account, she has money put back for her rent. She's going to take money out of her rent to buy her nightly medicine. She's not going to go without it. She's not going to go without food. This is going to end very badly for Chantel. Sammy in Brooklyn says, perfect time for my milestone. Hey, girl. Thank you for being a member for 23 months. The cat won't get a dish out of it. Oh, there's no checkup. There's no going and getting the cat's vaccinations. The cat is not going to get fixed now. Even if she maintains like some kind of social media presence on Twitch, or she can keep going live on the couple's account and maybe she'll get some kind of payout. You all have to understand that she's got to build that shit back up. Like, this fucked her so bad. It's going to take her a minute. And that's if they don't pull her monetization from the couples channel. Miss Fluffykin says at least she has her silver play button. You might want to take that shit to the pawn shop, Chantel. Miss Fluffykins, thank you for the super chat, hun. She didn't pay for a thing, so she doesn't respect the thing. She won't give two fucks losing it. No, she really won't. She absolutely will not. Radioactive Gaming says the 150 was for the THC. Are you kidding me? The amount of money that she spends on edibles, the amount of money that she spends on food, she's so fucked. She's so cooked. I'm interested to see where things go. It is 9:30 a.m. Canadian time. Chantel, you should be awake and you should be hustling like a motherfucker right now. Are you chasing Salah around, checking and seeing where he is and asking to FaceTime him 24/7 when you don't have an income anymore? That's interesting. Bertha Boyle says she and Big Gary just need to move in together and get it over with. Big Bertha, I agree. I called you Big Bertha, bitch. I'm dead. Bertha, I agree, girl. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Okay, so listen, we're going to watch last night's deleted stream. And we're going to watch Just Saying's copy because she has the chat too. I know Panda Pondu. A lot of people archived yesterday's stream, and I'm so grateful that you all did because I got tired and I had to tap the fuck out. Nab says Snowden, and this is the best day ever. Thank you for being a member for 13 months, hon. I appreciate you. And yes, it is. Again, I am so curious to see how this is going to play out. Chantel, could you come online and kind of show us, so we can kind of get a read on how things are with you right now? I think she had that appointment about her healthcare this morning. She did at 9 o'clock. Sure did. Thank you, Miss Ann. Let me get this pulled up. I don't want to be a circle. I don't want to do that neither. There we go. Let me link Just Saying's channel. If you please could go sub up to the original creator. We would appreciate you so much. I'm going to pin it to the top as always. Give me just a moment. Whew, I got a lot of talking in that 35 minutes. Holy shit. Someone in Charlie's chat said they donated too. You can't believe everybody when they come in. Like, how does that make sense? Make that make sense to me. Like, so you're a supporter of Chantel's, right? And you're privately financially donating to her behind the scenes. And then you're scurrying off to like reaction channels to brag about how much money you're sending privately. I mean, okay, I guess. Don't believe everything that you see in people's chats, especially when it comes to the Beezers or trolls in general, people, you know, they just make shit. You can't believe anything. You really can't. It's trolling. Exactly. Cutie is here 100% watching. You better be checking indeed, girl. Right, Fatty Jean? All right. This is the first stream that she did last night. Actually, no. She went live on her main channel and I knew she wasn't on camera and it was like 3 seconds long. And I can't remember what she said. It doesn't matter. But you could tell when she spoke that she was fucked up. I was like, you are not serious right now. Did you really just basically lose your job and you're fucked up and you're about to go high on your YouTube channel? And she ended it. And then like an hour, 30 minutes later, she went live on the couples channel. So this is that stream, the first one that she took down, she deleted.
Welcome to VIP's club. This seems like a Pete's thing. Oh, thank you. Okay, what did we say to people who joined? I don't remember. Did we have an intro? Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support over here. Thank you, everybody.
Do you see you can tell that she's nervous. The way that she's acting, how should we greet people? She's not being she's not being cocky about the situation, in my opinion. She doesn't know how to act. She doesn't know how to respond. She's in, and I can imagine that the feeling that Chantel is having is terrifying. Okay, because here's the thing, guys. Liz says, now I want to see what her response would be if someone offered 1,000 on the condition that she walks a full mile without stopping and recording all of it. Holy shit. I mean, I'll be down to watch that. Liz, thank you for the support, hun. Chantel, just like Amber. Chantel and Amber are about the same, and maybe you can even throw Quirky in there, but I feel like Quirky, because it hasn't been that long since she has been employed, like Quirky did do like DoorDash. I mean, she was doing DoorDash even at her size, getting out of the car and taking the food, and she had a job and yada, yada, yada. So I think Quirky, if it came down to it, could maintain some kind of employment above Chantel and Amber. When it comes to Chantel and Amber, I just don't think that it would happen whatsoever. Charlie, hey girl. Good morning, Yaba support group. Just checking your monetization. It's working good, girl. As of right now, I've been telling YouTube, I've been behaving. I got the weight loss surgery and everything. They ain't got to worry about me, girl. I'm good over here. You ain't got to worry about disorder, nothing except personality disorder, maybe, possibly. We shouldn't say that either. Charlie, banger of a fucking stream. What I had to see of it, girl, last night. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Fonde says, professional stoner. This ain't just the weeds. I also agree with that too, Fonde. Absolutely agreed with that. And thank you for the support, girl. QLR has family too. That's also true. So you're right. Like, she has a backup plan. She's been living with her parents. Her brother works a full-time job. Like, she has options. But Chantel, what is she going to do, bro? Where's she going to go? She doesn't have anybody's family home to go squat in. Syria's not going to welcome her back with no income whatsoever. Absolutely not. Big Bertha, I'm dead. Big Bertha Jean says, I love being a skinty Big Bertha. Your wish is my command. I knew today was going to be lit. At Cindy03, you better be here, girl. Big Bertha Jean, girl, I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the name change, too. Hell yeah, for being a good sport. I appreciate you, girl. Big Bertha. I mean, listen, if you're going to have the name Bertha, regardless of your weight and your physical size, odds are people are going to call you big. It's just part of the deal. Who's out here naming their kids Bertha at this point in life? Come on now.
How mad about this? Teardrop says. Hey, Bumpy, Tracy.
You can tell that, like, she's looking at everything. She's probably paying attention to, like, is the super chat button on? Like, not trying to fucking show her hand right now, that she's absolutely terrified about the situation that's happening right now. But we all know, especially in her situation, she's absolutely terrified.
I love you too, Teardrop. There's no super chat option? Really? Are you sure?
Stacy.
That's weird. Maybe they're like removing it. But it says
Okay,
join memberships.
so hush for a second, Chantel. We're gonna be pausing her a lot. Here's where like some serious issues for Chantel are gonna come into play. So she gets comfortable over there on the couples channel. Okay, she's got Salah came in, turned on the super chats. Like, who turned that shit off to begin with? You know, that's a question. But okay, let's say she's like, okay, my second channel, my couples channel, it's working, everything's good. I'm gonna put in work on the couples channel. I'm gonna put in watch time. I'm gonna collect super chats, memberships, all of that. And let's say like a week, 2 weeks go by, and then all of a sudden YouTube pops her ass. So all that money that she made, they're gonna just snatch it away. And then what? Like, that is the situation that she's dealing with right now, especially taking the chance and staying on the YouTube platform. I don't even have advice for her as far as what to do on social media. I don't know, Chantel. Like, for Quirky, I told Quirky, look, girl, if you're just looking to get a job until you get your monetization back in March, I mean, why go and put employers through that? Work your Patreon, sell your merch, you know, do your whole thing that you got going on. Use your main platform for advertisement. Let your brother and your family float you for 90 days and then get back to business. For Chantel, it's a completely different situation. I don't know. You might want to, honestly, at this point, you might want to really start thinking about job applications because you're going to be so fucked. Seriously. Pete's can't save her. Pete's don't make money like that. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much money it would require for to maintain Chantel's situation right now in Canada? A lot. We were even questioning how she was going to be able to pay for everything, having her YouTube channel, having her monetization on her main channel. How are you going to make all this shit happen? How are you going to make this shit shake? And now that she doesn't even have that, Pete ain't going to be able to do nothing. Just Jamie says, so they told her she couldn't use her other channels and she gets on this channel looking for donation. Is she stupid? Yes. Yes, very, very stupid. Just Jamie, thank you for the support. And her going to Twitch, Chantel right now pivoting to another platform is not going to pay her bills. Like, dude, it takes time. It's not like you just go over there and you start a Twitch and everybody runs over. A lot of your people in your community, like, they're used to this platform. They're not going to follow you around the Twitch and the Rumble and the Pinterest. They're like, look, dude, we'll be here when you get back. And this is what I can offer you. If you're willing to be on YouTube, I'm willing to watch you through YouTube. Outside of that, I'm not going to go sign up for an account. You know how many people that you know don't even go over to Twitter, even though there's all kinds of drama and shit to read? They can't be fucking bothered, right? So for her to go to a completely other platform and trying to rebuild when really, honestly, who even wants to follow her like that? It'll be us. A couple of us will come over and check to see what she's doing. It's just not going to happen. Not in the amount of time that she needs. It takes time to build a new platform, time and hard work. Exactly. Like, even the pivot to go to her couples channel, it's still going to be a struggle. She's still not going to be able to make rent and make the kind of payments that she needs to make. It's not going to be that easy. But going to Twitch or Patreon or anything, nah, bro. She's so screwed. Well, you know what, though? I'm not even thinking clear right now. Thank God that she has her handsomest husband, Salah, who has been helping her financially all of this time. I'm sure that Salah, her handsomest husband, will help her in her time of need. Oh, there you go. Problem solved, Chantel. Just tell Salah you're short. I'm sure he'll help you out until you get back on your feet and you get remonetized on your main channel. Seattle Sapphire's Low Carb World says to think she did this to herself. Defiant as fuck. Girl, let me tell you something. I got one warning on my channel. One of these videos I reacted to. Bloop. You know what? That's all I need, YouTube. Say less. Say less. I'm not going to take any chances. Salty Blonde says there's a custom DeVito star-shaped tree topper waiting for the support group in your P.O. box. Oh my God, Salty Blonde. Thank you for that. I will definitely get over there before they close today. Thank you. I appreciate you, hun. Nana of 3, thank you so much for joining memberships. Let's see which tier you joined. I want to properly welcome you if I can. Am I too far back? Well, whichever one you joined, welcome, girl. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you so much. Hold on, guys. I got behind again. Damn, I'll be running my mouth way too much. That's all right, Chantel. You just sit there and be patient. Are you talking to your therapist? Boy, you're really going to need that therapist today. Spiteful Piggy Jean, thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Holy shit. Hold, please. I don't get to see who all got them, but welcome new members. It's too crazy.
Like a jar of pickles.
Yes.
Life may feel tight,
Yes.
but you can always loosen it up.
That's right, Spiteful Pinky Jean. You can always loosen it up, girl. I don't Thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Radioactive Gaming said, they said self-harm. It's sad when I don't even know which self-harm content they are talking about on her channel. All of it is self-harm. That's the thing. It all is. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Panda Queen Forever says, Merry early Christmas. I love you, Yaba and Sam. Love you too, girl. And thank you for being a member. Yulia says, take my money, monetize queen. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Really Billy says, I missed one live stream and was gifted a membership. I knew y'all love me. Aw, and you love Paul. He's such a good boy. Don't worry, Paul got his treats yesterday. So hopefully he'll behave himself today. Billy, thank you for the super chat. Summer D says, 500 pounds of cutie, dance girl. Fa la 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 la. Thank you for being a member for 13 months, hon. Yes, please don't forget to like the stream. That in the background is that cat. He's so funny, or she's so funny. Cautious Observer says, what a way to celebrate 2 years of sobriety. Congratulations to you, girl, and hell yes. Thank you for the support, hon. Oh my God. Big Bertha says, you know how I compare Chantel to my mom, demonetized on mom's birthday right before Christmas, bitch. Tell your mom happy birthday, Big Bertha. Big Bertha Jean, girl. I appreciate you. Do people watch her through TikTok? I don't think so. Not many. No.
Evening stars.
Dude, people on TikTok are brutal. Like, I know we don't have a lot of you guys that are on the TikTok. That's fine. Look, no judgment. You don't judge me. I don't judge you. Okay. But people on TikTok are brutal. If Chantel took this content over to the TikTok platform, you think that we're harsh? You think that we're hard on Chantel, whatever? You were talking a whole nother ball game for that. Exactly. TikTok is not for the weak. Dude, this fucking kills me. Salah's big fat, I think it says tits. They joined memberships. I love this because what do we all know that was happening yesterday? Look at Chantel looking at it. Salah was in chat, so he got to see that membership milestone.
He's gonna eat the cat.
They deleted it.
It's so weird. See, if you become members. You ASSH assholes. Bye. Hey Ocean. Hold on, I'll have to check.
They are brutal. They are.
Find something to do. Tiny Shamrocks, welcome to the VIPs club. I gotta find something to do for when people join. But in the meantime, thank you. Thank you so much for joining my VIPs club. Welcome.
What is that?
Okay, yeah, we have to decide what we're gonna do.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining the VIP club. Dude, what was that, Chantel? Are you okay? Zebracorn says that uneducated potato has the life-preserving instincts of a rock. She had so much time and money to get herself together, and she actually said, nope. She sure did, Zebracorn. And you know what? Again, I have to point out that is what makes whose voice is robot? Me? Oh my God. Is my voice messed up? I don't think so. I think somebody might be trolling me. That is what makes Chantel entertaining. Like if Chantel made good choices and good decisions in life, we wouldn't be watching this shit. Does anybody really want to watch Chantel get her shit together? No, they don't. Okay. For the majority, we all want to watch this shit show. This is what we are here for. The bad decisions. Okay. Especially at her big old age of 41 years old. It's quite entertaining, especially as cocky and defiant as she is. We are here for that and exactly that. Keep going, cutie. Zebracorn, thank you, hon.
Because, yeah, I'm sure I'll get found out here soon. Yes, demonetized.
Tori says, take my money for going live just because you can. Cutie has finally got her wish as the internet has done their worst as she has asked. Fuck around and find out, Cutie. Tori agreed, and thank you so much. And here's the thing. She played it cool last night. I mean, she had to be as unbothered as she possibly could, and she was high as fuck, right? So that helped a little. Today, I would imagine it's going to be a little bit different. Each day that goes on and she's not taking her nighttime medicine, she's going to get more and more upset, more angry, and she's not going to be able to help herself but to rage on the internet. That's what we're all really waiting for, to see how mad she's actually going to get and who she's going to blame. That's going to be the chef's kiss. Big Bertha says, good Lord, she's lost her mind. Modest Miriam, we told you to be careful, but your beezers put you on fast track to this. Proud to be a hater on the right side of Girl World. # support group forever. Appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. You know what? Thank you for that reminder. Let's go back to the other day. The other day when Foodie did that mukbang on her channel, and it was absolutely disgusting. And she went live. It wasn't a pre-recorded video. It was the pizza video. You guys know what I'm talking about. We didn't watch that shit together. Do you know that somebody in her audience paid for that? It was a sponsored meal. So somebody sent her money, which I would imagine would be against YouTube's rules right there. That's a hard stop. And they sent her money to feed on her channel and go live while doing it. So your audience basically helped you get to the place that you're at right now. And you just fell for it. So I'm going to assume that person that did that was trying to speed up the process. Hey, if I send you all this money, would you gorge yourself on a pizza live on your channel? And she's like, yeah, sure. Why not? Free pizza. You're going to pay me for it. Absolutely. I will. And you fell for it. And you did it multiple times. Just like when you went to the sushi, all you could eat restaurant, Chantel. What do you think that was about? It's just unbelievable. Little Aussie says, Chantel, blame your beezers. They paid your last 3 meals and then bam, demonetized. Exactly. Fondue says they were doxxed. Really? Little Aussie, thank you for the super chat, hun. Yeah, it's just wild that these people were wanting you to get demonetized so much that they actually paid to have it done. I don't want to hear that people were reporting you, mass reporting you. To be quite honest, that shit don't work. No, you were doing stuff you weren't supposed to be doing on your channel that got your ass flagged, girl. You were already flagged, and you keep bringing up that video that YouTube took down and how they reinstated it, and you're using that. And I'm sure that probably was a big part of your appeal. You guys, remember this video that I did? And you guys, you took it down and then I appealed it and you gave it back. That's what's happening right now with my monetization, okay? That was her biggest talking point on her appeal. I have no doubt about it. Little Sura says, I can't imagine having the big back audacity to ask members to send money to live stream. I feel like she's definitely going to try to get back to Syria now. Little Sura, she doesn't have a whole lot of options. She better hope that Salah is willing to welcome her back, which I don't think he will, with whatever peanuts that she can offer him. Because what is plan B? There is no plan B. I guess that's plan B. And I don't think that plan B is going to work out. Thank you for the super chat, hun. There was something else I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was. It'll come back to me.
Scrape, like, no, I have to like figure out something.
Yeah.
Right before Christmas,
Teardrop.
bitch.
I don't see her comment. I don't even want to eat supper now. Yeah. And I know, Teardrop, it's like, okay, so they're saying that I got so they're saying
Primal Plaza says Salah isn't taking her back. He's gone. We shall see. Thank you for the support, hun. Okay, so tell us what the email said. Pay close attention to this. Lady Spiteful K says, ha ha ha, Karma Beast. Love to Yaba in the support group. Lady Spiteful K, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate you. And listen, you know, I really hate to sit here and celebrate somebody's downfall, but Chantel, I can't even like, I got nothing, bro. After you watched Amber Lynn with her big ass channel that she has, and as long as she's been on YouTube, lose her monetization, I can't believe at that point you didn't try to take control of your channel and do better. And you didn't. And then you watched Rosie lose her monetization. She's got a pretty decent sized channel. And you still did nothing. And you thought that you were above being demonetized on the YouTube platform. And as cocky and as defiant and as lazy as you have been about your YouTube content, you had it coming over both of them. I would say you had it coming over Rosie. I'd say you had it coming over Amber. Huh, it's crazy. Stella's Umbrella says Chantel will be living in Syria with 500 kids and no money.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay.
You're going to
Good luck.
wish that you were in Syria struggling with no money, because it's going to be really, really, really complicated for you in Canada with no money. As long as you film that shit, though.
that Foodie Beauty channel got demonetized.
Yes.
And they said that's because
Yes.
they said it's violates self-harm. Now
They demonetized her channel because of self-harm. Now, the odds of her winning an appeal over a self-harm demonetization, in my opinion, is going to be slim to none. That's pretty serious. Yeah, but do you think it's like because I'm not like as big? Tanya. Is Hungry Fat Chick still monetized as of now? FFG's fortune, I think she is, but I don't think that she's going to be for very much longer. Now, I really don't, unfortunately. Teaspoon says, wow, what a year. 2025 is a year of fuck around and find out. Yeah, Gary and Big Cutie, both. Are you kidding me? Holy shit, Teaspoon. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Radioactive Gaming says Salah was there for her. I know. I'm sorry. I'm becoming... what is that? A Salah fan? Help me. Is there a support group? Yeah, I would imagine probably Crack will fix that. It'll straighten you right up, hun. Thank you for the super chat.
appeal the crap out of it because, number one, if they say it's for mukbang.
What do you mean that you're going to appeal a crap out of it? I mean, you get one shot, sweetheart. And it sounds like to me, per your other video that we're about to watch, you've already shot your shot while intoxicated, dummy. Troy says, I can finally chat in a live. Hey, girl, love to Yaba in the support group. Good to see you. Glad to have you back. And thank you for being a member for 12 months. What the hell happened? Zebracorn says she made a deal with the devil. Somehow she'll get out of this situation. I don't believe she's down and out just yet. Ooh, Zebracorn? Okay, well, we'll see. I think that she'll be able to maintain the couples channel for a little while. I can agree with that, maybe. But I don't think that they're going to give her monetization back. No way. The group is called Camels for Salah.
Period. I have an email from them, from the appeal center, from the policy center, saying that my video when I was eating the pizza didn't violate a self-harm policy.
That video was one video. They're not telling you that that one video is why you lost your monetization. They're saying your channel violated so many self-harm rules or whatever on YouTube that they decided to take your monetization away. So whatever you're about, and I knew she was going to do that. The example that you're about to show for that one video where they reinstated it, that's not going to do anything for you. Unbelievable. Rojo says, Yaba, do you think she was demonetized because of the you know what are being so you know what are both? I think it was the first one, Rojo. I think because of the eating on the channel is what I really think popped her. And thank you for the super chat, hun. By the book says it's the drugs and not the eating. I'm telling you. Oh, so you all think that it's possibly the self-harm is because she's getting so litty and coming online? Maybe. I never really considered that. That's definitely a possibility. Okay. Well, thank you for the super chat. We'll keep that in mind.
So they're like so confused with their policies. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah. Self-harm for what? Eating? As a fat person? Yeah. Like, it's so stupid. I said, so you shouldn't demonetize the whole channel. Like, because number one, I mostly just go live these days and talk, right? And if I have dinner, whatever, I don't do like.
Teaspoon says, I can only imagine the rage that will hit without meds. She realizes that the reaction channels will be making money off the content. She can't, eagerly waiting. Teaspoon, thank you for the support, hun. I don't think that she realizes that when she does these live streams, a lot of times she's eating like 90% of the time. Do you know how many videos that we've watched of Chantel's and we look and we're like, holy shit, she's been eating this whole time. And I'm like, how long have we been watching? And we're like 40 minutes, an hour and a half. And throughout the whole live stream, she's been eating. Do you really consider that just a normal average meal, Chantel? That's probably how YouTube is looking at it. And the thing is, you don't even know where it's hurting you because you can't find it. It's not just labeled on your channel. You're just assuming, and probably, as most would, that it's probably these mukbangs that you have uploaded on your channel. But it could also be these 3-4 hour live streams where you sit there and you do a whole lot of talking, but also while you're talking, you're doing nothing but eating the entire time. And you're not just eating normal size portions. You're literally eating from the time that you start until the time that you go off. And those are buried. They don't have titles that say that you're eating. I mean, it's very possible that maybe some of that content stood out to them. I really don't know. That's just a guess. Chantel's Unflick Bean, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you.
Like a lot of videos. And like this new policy just like came to be, you know, in the forefront. And it's like, you do realize that you made probably billions of dollars off the mukbang industry, and now you just want, and so you have these people who built livelihoods and have mortgages and families and fucking everything. Okay, no, I'm not complaining. I'm not surprised, Blush Queen. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Trust me, I'm just giving my thoughts about it. So
I think she's telling us what all she said in her appeal video.
Instead of completely demonetizing these channels, give them a chance. Like, give them a warning. Like, okay, this is going to be a new policy, and you know, we're going to demonetize your channel. I don't know. Get rid of these videos, or just let them delete videos off your channel. I don't know. Like, I had like, compared to most of my content, and furthermore, the whole thing stipulates, the whole terms of service thing, it says that we don't want your channel or content promoting or glorifying eating disorders.
Hey, Cranberry Soft, Cutie and Big Gary gonna bump carts at the Walgreens, loading them up with Peeps, Hello, OnlyFans girls, gone sticky, guns crossed. All right, Cranberry Sauce, and thank you so much for your support, hon. Good to see you. They did give that warning, you dumb. They warned everybody, girl, everybody.
Orders which mine does not, trust me.
As my son would say, Rory, put the fries in the bag.
It actually talks about, like, from a personal standpoint, just like my hardships with it usually. And I've done like a few videos.
Oh no, you poor thing. Are you sleepy? And you know what's so crazy about this, guys? Because as I was sitting there and I was doing my Lego thing last night, I got to thinking, I was like, damn, Chantel ain't been live all day. Now, can you imagine having this opportunity? Sassy Cat says her chance was when ALR and QLR lost their money. Exactly, Sassy Cat. I mean, she was the lucky one because she was hit last. Imagine being first and you're like, fuck. But then being the person who was next or third even, and you have an opportunity to try to maybe prevent that, there's just no excuse. There's not. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Scrim says she got a warning. She had a video removed in Kuwait where she had the B word in the title. I remember that. She knows she posts nothing but self-harm. Good job, YouTube. Scrim, thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Chantel Unflick Bean says, oh, it's already a member. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, I'm glad you're back, hun. Appreciate you. Yeah, and furthermore, Draco says you were already warned, cutie. ALR and QLR. Hello. Yeah, and like somebody pointed out, she got a warning when she was in Kuwait. This is nothing new. I think they are starting to be more strict because of the Eugenia Cooney lawsuit or whatever that's going on. Yeah, that might be true, but this has always been against TOS. Always. Rojo says FF Gunt can show Foodie how to squat and not pay rent until forced out of the apartment. Hashtag twins. Hashtag win. Yes, always. Hashtag win. I agree, Rojo. Thank you for the super chat. Furthermore, so anyways, so it was late last night, and I was like, damn, Chantel, again, still has not been live. Because why? Because Chantel is trying to operate on Salah's schedule so she can keep tabs on him. So she has this opportunity to go live, to make money, to talk to her audience, to go to Walmart, to cook in her kitchen, to show her kitten, to hang out with Turdrop and be able to make an income doing these live streams, especially with all of these new bills, right? And imagine taking advantage of that and instead of worrying about some bum broke souvenir in Syria who is just using you for whatever breadcrumbs you're willing to break him off. So you squander that opportunity and then it gets snatched away. Do you think Foodie's regretting not taking her shit a lot more serious now? How she would just come online right before bed, before she has her nighttime medication, slobbering out of the side of her mouth, barely saying anything into the camera, not giving a fuck other than what people are willing to put in her pocket. She wasn't always like that. She wasn't. You don't think she regrets it, Closer? You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong about that. That's how entitled and dumb she is. She regrets nothing. Chuck and his duck says, if Foodie had that warning, she would have laughed at it, talked about it while high as shit. Foodie Amber getting hit was the warning, idiot. Exactly, Chuck. And thank you for the support, hun. She thought that she was marked safe because she's smaller than them. She actually said that. She was like, well, you know, they're significantly, bigger than me. So maybe me eating on camera and them eating on camera is a lot different. No, Goofy. They just hadn't got to you yet. That was it. It's not because you're smaller, which is, again, debatable to a lot of people, than Amberlynn or Quirky. My God, Chantel, you all do the same content. The exact same content. Seattle Sapphire says, per ALR example, she was driving 60 and a 45, but never got caught. 45 was always the law, but never enforced. Go find a job or live on the streets. That was a banger, bitch. Seattle Sapphire, thank you for the support. Holy shit, that really made me chuckle. Chantel is less relevant, and that's why she was last. Ooh, Mavi, yes, girl. So when she didn't care if she lived under a bridge, as long as Salah and Julia, and now here we are. Exactly. Her channel was much better when she didn't need this greedy and lazy. Are you talking about the souvenir? I agree. Yep. But of course, he's going nowhere.
I don't know. No, but it's really dumb. I don't know.
That's the cat.
No. Hey, Lynx. No, because I did. Well, maybe, I don't know. I knew that. Yeah, I knew that it could happen. So what should I do now? I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm not on drugs. Thank you very much.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Brunette, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you, girl. Ah, there you go.
Okay, can we block people? Who wants to be mods on here? Yeah, you're allowed to reapply in 90 days. So that's true. I'm at almost 600 pounds. Okay. When I go to block people, it like...
Is it Schadenfreude? Did I say it properly, Miss Ann? Schadenfreude? Is that like a German accent? Schadenfreude. Close enough.
Hide user.
No offense to the Germans. I tried.
Hide user. This is my job. Like,
to be fair, my little thing where you take and swab your mouth and send it in, I've got some German in me, so you can't even give me shit for that, all right?
I don't care. Like, I'm so tired of trying to explain to people that social media is a job because you earn money.
Yeah.
Social media. We get paid to interact with people. That's what we do. I don't care if you don't see it as a real job. It is, because we make money. And then you start to rely on that money to pay your bills.
Yeah, but you got lazy and you got cocky and you didn't do anything outside of just sitting there and reading chat. And now you're kind of screwed. So what's your point?
Okay. I feel it. Right, Pumpkin. Thank you. And I'm just going to say this. Yeah, just block these people. Yeah, thank you. Anyways.
Close enough. Chantel, you did nothing to safeguard your only source of income. I don't disagree with that.
How did I not follow the rules? I followed the rules. That's what I'm going to argue to the death of it if I have to somehow. I don't know.
There is no arguing to the death. These people aren't going to entertain your argument. They gave you the opportunity to appeal it. And once you submit that appeal, whether they approve it or deny it, like let's say they deny it, which is more than likely what's going to happen, anything else that you send to them regarding your appeal is going to be ignored. They're not going to keep entertaining this. They're going to tell you, just like everybody else, wait the 90 days. Oh, did you submit an appeal? You did? Okay, well then that's it. That's our final ruling on your monetization. There is no fighting to the death, Chantel. But okay.
Because like honestly, I'm not glorifying eating disorders.
Shout out to Just Saying for blocking that shit out. Really? Are you sure about that, Priscilla? Priscilla says her apartment doesn't allow pets. How stupid, Chantel, if that's true. How dumb. Priscilla, thank you for the super chat.
I usually talk about like stuff that I found that's educational about, diet culture and not in a good way. And I'm not promoting anything negative like diet culture. I'm actually against anything that could be harmful to people wanting to lose weight. So just mentioning weight, I guess, at all, you know what I'm saying? And this channel's not about that, but the new terms of service. Anyways, I feel like that's what it's about. But I feel like it's really touchy because it's like, can we not even eat a meal? Can we not even eat? I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to give you an example Foodie, like who was it? Somebody said something on YouTube. I want to say it was like back in 2017, and we had a really big shift. Lots of people, they weren't getting demonetized. They were getting terminated. You couldn't even cuss. And I feel like that went on forever. There was it Cutie Pie? Somebody said something and it fucked up everything on YouTube. And it took years. And YouTube was on people's asses. And we couldn't say F and B. And like it got so ridiculous with as far as like trying to figure out what YouTube will allow or what they're going to completely take away your monetization for. And things have just now started to calm down for that. And as ridiculous as we might think that is just how they work their program. There's what is his name? PewDiePie? I don't know. Whatever dude's name is, somebody did something and it got YouTube really strict on like language and profanity, and like you would say certain cuss words and you would just completely lose your monetization for that stream. And that went on forever. And there was nothing you could do. There's nobody you can talk to. This was just their rules and you had to follow them or lose your channel or lose your monetization or whatever. So we just had to play along with it and be careful with what we said and didn't say certain things in this amount of time, all this like crazy shit, right? And then eventually things started to get better and we could say certain things. And that's kind of how I feel like this is going in the same direction. They're never going to allow you to talk about these disorders, obviously. But as far as eating on camera, will that last forever? I doubt it. Things will start to cool down eventually. But right now, they're really concerned over these lawsuits. So you got to play along. What are you crying about? Was it the Grinch that took her down? Probably. Rojo says, someone just said in chat, her rent is paid in full until February. Yeah, but do you think that's true? Well, I don't know about her rent being paid in full. From what people found on that website was that she got some kind of promotion where once she moved in and she paid whatever she had to pay, she got like 2 months free rent. So maybe that's what they're talking about. Other than that, I don't know. I don't think anybody in her community is paying her rent. No. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Books, welcome to the poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. I appreciate you. Not paid until, but she doesn't need to pay until February, I believe. Yeah, I do think that she got that promotion where she got a couple of months free rent, but it doesn't matter. Like even with her having free rent, all of her other like utilities and bills that she has to pay, it's going to be stressful. And I do think that that's true about the promotion because Chantel was taking it too easy. Like if Chantel was worried about making rent, I think she would have been live a lot more. I think she would have been taking things more serious, but she knew, she's like, hell, I ain't got to worry about paying rent for a couple of months. So I can take a break and stalk Salah and I'll be just fine. And I think that's what she was doing.
Yeah, Superboy. Anyway. Yeah, Monica, yes. Oh, Monica. Are you talking to me, Kiara? Google sucks. What does it matter? We don't want to watch you eat anyway. Yeah. I don't know. We will see. It's just like, I mean, I guess, like, what if I go out for a day? Or just like...
Look, there he is in chat. There he is. Ellie Welly says, if Foodie can't live stream for 2 to 4 hours without eating, that's an addiction. The rest of us have to abide by society's rules. She's not exempt. Rage, more rage. Exactly.
Rage, more rage.
Girl, plenty of people go live on YouTube, on Twitch, wherever TikTok, and they don't need to eat at all. They'll go live 6-8 hours and you don't see those people eating. You don't see them eating. You don't see them snacking. They don't smoke cigarettes because they know it's not allowed. And if they do smoke cigarettes, guess what they're going to do? They're going to turn their camera off. So basically, you need to look at eating on camera the equivalent of like smoking anything on camera. They don't allow that. Same with eating. unless you just don't want to make money on the internet. That's a choice. That's a choice. Ellie, thank you for the support, hon.
Hold on for a half an hour, guys. I have to eat my lunch because I'm a fat person and I want to eat. So I'm not allowed to eat anything on camera. Like,
Probably not. No, get over it. Move on. Probably should go ahead and consider rebranding too.
I demand answers. So I'm gonna go live and post on this channel.
You demand answers from who? What? The robot that is YouTube? Good luck with that.
Until it gets taken down, whatever. And then I'll be on Twitch. I posted that on my community post. I posted it on the community tab on the Foodie Beauty channel, not this one.
Oh my God. I just feel like Twitch for her is just like, it would have been one thing, Chantel, and this could have been a way for you to, have a backup or have something else outside of this. You should already had a following. You should have been going live on YouTube and going live on your Twitch every so often. Your bills are going to be need to be paid soon, very soon. And now you're trying to pivot to a whole new platform. You're so screwed. You're so screwed. But now on Twitch, I hear it's a lot more easier for people to get terminated. Like they don't tolerate anything over there.
Eating is a human thing that even fat people have to do. So demonetizing a channel and saying it's self-harm for an overweight person to eat and judging how much they can eat.
Sweetheart, you weren't just eating. I highly recommend going back and watching your last couple of mukbang videos and really think about if you think that that's just sitting down and eating, if that's normal behavior, because I'm here to tell you it's not. Mick G, hello. She says she's cooked. I agree. Unless somehow she wins this appeal, she's so fucked, dude. I cannot stress to you guys. Like, and again, Amber, I feel like she'll have something. She'll, you know what? She'll go live with her mom or her grandma if she has to. Okay. And more than likely, Amber's got a little bit of coin because if she didn't, I think she would be doing what Quirky's doing and getting some Patreon, something like that. I think Amber's good. I think she's figured it out and she knows how she's going to make shit shake until March. Quirky's got it figured out. She knows. And you know what? So these girls they got demonetized first and they're all like, I can't believe it. Like Chantel's over here eating. She's not lost her monetization. But those two more than likely are going to figure shit out until they get their shit remonetized in March and they'll be back to business more than likely in 90 days. For Chantel, I don't know that she'll be able to recover from this. I really don't. Because Chantel's not going to be welcome to stay back with her parents. Maybe go stay with her aunt, but I don't even know about that. I don't know the relationship there. And if she has to go stay with her aunt, oh my God, can you imagine? God. The Gunther's Grand Retaliation Tour. King Fuzz, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Ellie says, TBT, Chantel's been building her own coffin for years. These are the final nails. Dude, I don't disagree. I really don't disagree. Seriously. Out of all three, Chantel is going to have the hardest time surviving this shit. I'm telling you, she's going to have the hardest time. We'll see how it plays out. Her only saving grace will be if somehow, and the only reason I say that is because she got her channel back after termination. So I'm like, remember when she lost her channel? Yeah, oh my God. No, she got it back in like a couple of days. So I wouldn't be shocked if they fucking gave her monetization back. But again, we'll see.
Like, are you a dietitian? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what this person is eating the rest of the day? It's just so it's like presumptuous. I don't know.
The entitlement, bro. It's the entitlement of it all. Everybody else that does, like there are people who have built their channels around mukbangs, Chantel. You're not the only one going through this shit. Big Bertha Jean says she's finally seeing consequences of her actions. And at 41, she's more clueless than my 14-year-old granddaughter would be. Grow up an adult, cutie. Bertha, I agree. Big Bertha, I agree 1,000,000%, hun. And thank you for the super chat. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea says, does she really think posting her PayPal on YouTube helped? Before Beauty was so boring. I watched Shani lives. What a shit show. Hilarious. Girl, everybody is pivoting to Shani and Rev. It's crazy. We could start applying to jobs for her. Don't do that, y'all. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea. Thank you for the support, hun. She who shits herself says every job has rules, cutie, and you broke yours. Yup, it's true. It's true. And it might suck. You know, you might feel like your actions are justified or that you didn't break the rules. You are not the first channel to have to be terminated, to lose monetization, that they feel like they didn't do anything wrong. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh, Salah, Salah. I'm so used to saying I want to be like, babe.
Salah, Salah, I just want to be a
Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here on this channel, by the way.
Now you got a real reason to be depressed, Chantel. Yes, thank you for saying that in the chat. Now you really got something to cry about. You do. You got a reason to be down and out and staring out your window. Remember when you were going live when you first got back to Canada and you turn on your live stream, then you turn to your window and you just sat there and stare at it because you were so sad? You're so sad. Now you really have a reason to be sad.
I mean, am I not on? Wait a minute. Which channel am I on right now, guys? Because I went live on Salah and Chantal, right?
Salah's so fucked around by everything that's happening. He can't even figure out what channel she's on. He's freaking out. He's trying to post polls. He's trying to drop PayPal links. He's trying to tell her to go to Twitch, figure out if they should go to Kick. Okay, Charlie, I'll open it up. Give me just a second. He don't know what to do. He can't even figure out what platform she's on. He's so fucked around by all this shit. He's like, babe, go live from the couples channel. And she is live from the couples channel, dummy.
You are on the couples channel. Yeah, I'm on the couples channel. Okay. Don't trip me out. Yeah.
Let's see.
Hello, Mix Master.
Excuse me.
I don't know. It won't let people super chat. When I go into the monetization, it says on, and it lets people join memberships.
And he's trying to figure out her super chat situation. Like, all of this is so crazy. She is so dense. I would have stocked my fridge and freezer and pantry with the money the Beezers donated and done the cutest Christmas themed snack for cooking for December. Dude, there were so many missed opportunities. And listen, I get with these Beezers, these people who wanted Chantel to come back to Canada. The reason why I don't, but I do. Like, they really thought that she was going to be entertaining them and giving them Canadian content like she did before Salah. She got your money. She spent it. She gave whatever she could give to Salah. She ate the rest and got high on whatever was left over. And that was it. That was it. She didn't give you any content. The only content you got was her being high as balls, slobbering on herself. It's crazy. And she could have did so much with that money. A rosemary and evergreen scent would be lovely for your wax melts. Okay. Really? Okay. 49 and freaking fabulous. Thank you for your support, hun. I'm trying to get this video pulled up Charlie just sent me. This clip.
No idea. It's weird. It's weird, eh? Yeah, teardrop, right? Let me check. Wait.
I do break TOS many times. Do you know how long? I should have done this from the beginning, because do you know how long it's going to take me? Like, they've been doing this for years. That's how pathetic they are. For years. And their live streams are a couple hours long, right? Do you know how long it's going to take me to sift through everything and long form that shit? So if I were you, I would take down all your videos that are breaking TOS, or okay, go with the flow and see what happens.
That was interesting. Thank you, Charlie, for that clip. And I can't tell you how many times. That's just one of many that Foodie would go and she would threaten the reactors and take their content down. Don't use my content. I'm reporting all of you. We'll see. You're all going to get terminated. Your channels are gone. And this is the second time, really, that Chantel has had to deal with YouTube termination, and now losing her monetization. If I were you, I'd take down all of your videos that are breaking TOS. The same can be said about you present day, Foodie. Love that for you. Amazing clip. You've got that shit ready to go, girl. Sassy Cat says she removed 4 videos from the Beezer Show channel. Oh, is she taking content down now? Oh, finally up and you're putting in some work this morning, Chantel? All right. That's probably the smart thing to do. Sassy Cat, thank you for that information and thank you for the support.
Can you post the PayPal link, huh? I mean, it's so hard.
I think it's very obvious. Are we all on the same page that these two are back together? Yeah, locked and loaded for times like this? Hell yeah. Are we all agreeing that Salah and Chantel are back together? Like they're not even trying to hide it at this point anymore? Beezers, are you all aware that Foodie and Salah are back together? Like they're back together? Big Bertha Jean says, how did going with the flow work out for you, Chantel? Listen to your own advice and stop listening to the Beezers. Exactly, Big Bertha. Thank you for the support, hun. Girl Goblin says, all the girls feel like YouTube owes them something. It's a privilege, not a right to be able to make money on the platform. Oh, well, sucks to suck. It's so true. So true. And thank you for the super chat, hun. For how long? That's a great question. Who knows? Obviously, he's been behaving himself because Foodie has been able to stay calm the last couple of live streams.
I don't feel comfortable. YouTube does not decide if Chantel has an eating disorder. Yeah. That's true. But they're going to go with like videos where I've talked about like BED, you know? I thought that was a show. I can't see very well. Well, this account was already monetized. So it says in my email I got from them that I should not try to monetize the new content.
Say it again. Tap it back. Say it again.
Well,
hey, Dilly.
This account was already monetized. So it says in my email I got from them that I should not try to monetize the new content.
This would be considered new content. So you're saying in the email that you got that it told you that you should not try to monetize new content. This is new content. Just because this channel was already you already had it monetized doesn't mean that this content that you're showing here on your channel isn't new content. What are you not understanding about that?
But I don't think it said anything about, you know, not being able to use this one. It's still monetized.
Oh boy. This is not going to end well. Wicked Crafter says, Yaba, Sam, and Charlie, finally a holy trinity. Fitting for Girl World. That's right, Wicked Crafter. Thank you for the glaze for all of us. I appreciate you, hun. You're monetizing new content right now. Exactly. So the way I think that she read that or understood it was, don't try to go create a new channel and have it monetized. That's not what it said. It said, do not go and monetize new content. Meaning, if you have a second channel, do not upload content to that channel monetized. Like, you can go live on your main channel. It just, obviously, you cannot make money from it. You cannot be monetized. That's what she's not understanding. Oh boy, Chantel.
No. I mean like new channel, right?
Maybe you were too high to deal with this. This is why you just say no.
Yeah, so what? I just don't eat? I need answers.
Okay, here I'm here to provide you with answers. You do not monetize new content and you do not eat on your channel. No, you don't. It's really that simple.
Sure. You think so, Tiny Shamrocks?
So they're telling her what not to do and she's playing stupid. Like she doesn't understand. So what questions are you looking to have answered? Because when people give you the answer, or when YouTube gives you the answer, you're still not willing to accept that. So I can't eat on YouTube? Is that what you're saying, YouTube? And also, I can't monetize new content. Yes, that's exactly what they're saying. You cannot do that.
It might not be monetized, actually. Because if you cannot send super chats, it's not monetized.
Okay, back to Salah's channel. I know a lot of people were talking about Salah's gaming channel not being monetized and I guess his regular channel not being monetized. I don't know if that had anything to do with like Chantel's situation. I don't think Salah really uploads content. Again, I don't follow along with him. I'm going to guess. Does anybody know when they lost their monetization? I highly doubt it had anything to do with this. He probably lost monetization because he's not uploading content. And also he's in Syria. So I don't even know how he would be monetized to begin with. I don't know.
That's how you can tell. Remember with Amberlynn? Well, now with me too. I'm like, what the heck? You be quiet. Get out of here. What have you been trying to say, Nina? Sorry.
Yeah, uploading shorts is probably not going to be enough to keep him monetized. I doubt. But again, I don't know. Says, I have never seen anyone so defiant in my life, and I know some right turds. Girl, same. It's Foodie. I've never seen anything like it. And again, that's why we're all here to watch her on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Cancer Warrior. I've had it forever. Thank you so much for the super chat, hun.
No, I'm just tired.
Dude.
Okay, here's the thing. It's not that cheerleader. I told people a million times, right? I even have the email.
Uh-oh. Hold, please. My thing just crashed. Are we not? We're live. We're live, aren't we, guys? Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. I know our internet's been acting up recently, but I think we're still good. Hold on. Aaliyah says YouTube uses machines learning AI, meaning it's programmed to learn patterns. It sees her eating like in vids that got taken down, so demonetized it is. Yes, I agree with that. I absolutely 1,000% agree with that. And thank you for the super chat. Gorlick said, well, he only started doing shorts after Chantel did those live streams in portrait mode that would get 4 times what she normally got. Oh, really? That's interesting. The bussy goes bonkers. I think Hungry Fat Chick still, as of right now, has her monetization. I think so.
I should post it. I'll post it tonight after this. I literally said that I after they came out with this policy and demonetized Amberlynn, I did a pizza mukbang at my island here, okay? People mass reported it. I get an email. If this violates self-harm policy, I appeal it. 15 minutes later, this does not violate our self-harm policy. So I thought it was okay to eat food, which a human being does.
At a time like this, when people are losing their monetization over the same stuff that you have on your channel, I just don't get it, Foodie.
Human beings eat.
The only person you can blame is yourself.
Food. Mix Master Millie, welcome to VIP's Club. Oh, thank you, dear. Pumpkin Pie Dollar Sky, welcome to VIP's Club. Oh, welcome, dear.
What is this? What's going on here?
Mix Master Millie, welcome to VIP's Club. Oh, thank you. Thank you, dear. Pumpkin Pie Dollar Sky, welcome to VIP's Club. Oh, welcome, dear. Come on in.
Boy, what is she on?
Is that creepy? I don't know for an intro what to do if you become a member. Thank you though for supporting the whoops. It's fake. Yep, you're right. I really hate you all. I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
Salah is in chat under Salah and Chantel official. So he still has access to Foodie's main account. And obviously he has access. So he still has all of her passwords. He can access everything. This is him right here posting from their chat, from their account. Salah and Chantel official. Every time you do Twitch, you forget the password. Dum LOL. This is insane.
Now it's working. Yeah, it's really glitchy these days. Hey. Okay, which platforms do I go to? Twitch?
Hey, brah. She is too hot. Also, it's my birthday. Not sure yet if this is a gift. I feel like my favorite show was just canceled. I can promise you, brah, Foodie's not going anywhere. She is just going to be forced. And I hate to say it, but it's true. She is going to be forced to be more entertaining. Am I wrong, guys, for saying that? Foodie at this point, she's not going anywhere. She's still going to be on these platforms. It's just going to force her to actually be entertaining. Congratulations on making it another year, hon. Happy birthday. She ain't gonna have no choice but to make an effort.
I don't know. I'm begging, I guess, all month. Cannot Twitch.
I'm pretty sure that the begging and the grifting, I think she has bled her beezers dry. I don't think they have any more money to give Chantel, not for her to pay her bills. Like they might be able to pay for her a pizza every now and again, give her a little money here and there. But as far as paying her rent, paying her electric, paying her water, paying for her to live, I just don't think it's going to be possible. I think that's over.
Twitch, Rumble, Patreon. Oh, do you think Patreon I should do? Every time you do Twitch, you forget the password. Dumb. Well, I'm going to give it to you. Yes, because I need at least one.
So you're going to give your ex-husband the password to your Twitch account? Crazy.
Other person. No problem. What? Oh, Patreon.
Gorlick says, community be fine. Our former YouTuber fired from Burger King after trying to get Nashi recipe videos are going to be unreal.
I can donate $6K.
Listen, even if somebody gave her $150 to go live, even if that happened, which X'd out, maybe it did. Obviously, people are still giving her money to some extent. $150 compared to she needs probably about $6,000 to pay for everything. We're talking a huge gap there. Is she going to be able to fill the gap? Is she going to be able to bridge that gap? Odds are she's not.
Real funny.
I'm telling you, dude, when she had her monetization and she was doing her channel, her content on her main channel, I'm like, how are you paying bills? And now that that's gone, it's really, it's just impossible.
Hi, Charles. It was with the 2-factor authentication thing. Hey, Sandra. I mean, I was thinking of just staying here until You know, they pulled the plug on me. Salah and Chantal official, are you able to send a super chat? Does it let you? Or there's no option? Eee.
Miss Ann, I think she's more than likely awake now, and I think reality is setting in for sure.
I have to plan starting tomorrow. I'm not planning right now. No options. Just don't eat. It's just so weird to me, but okay, I won't. Yeah. That's right. Mm.
Can you imagine Chantel trying to survive off of Social Security or whatever, Wicked Crafter? It's also wild, dude. Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah.
Okay, that she took it down. I'm not really sure why she took that video down. I don't necessarily think that she said anything in that video that she would have to worry about, but she took it down. So thank you to Just Saying for archiving that content. We appreciate you, girl, so much. We're gonna move on to the stream that she did after that because she came back. She titled it "Tired and Talkative." And this was uploaded on her Beezer Show channel. Do you think she was really pulling in 6K a month recently, Cancer Warrior? For the last couple of months since her transition from Syria to Canada, the last couple of checks have been decent. I do believe that, yeah, but I think they're significantly starting to tank. Significantly starting to tank. I mean, and you can see where we are now. Let me get this pulled up really quick. Hold on just a second. Tired and Talkative. What kind of a weird title is that, ma'am? Here we go. There she is. Beezer Show channel. Yes. This is now she's retitled or renamed the second channel that was the couples channel to the Beezer Show. Some shit like that. It's an hour and 48 minutes long. Let's start her out at 1.5. We're not going to get through everything. I highly doubt it anyways.
I was talking to myself. Hey, Joanna.
Oh, Radioactive Llama? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. No.
Still no super chats? Mike, hello. Saying happy. I don't remember seeing you much.
Look at the cat.
Deirdre. It's Grave. Hey. Well, you love the sound of rain. I mean, yeah, it's great, but there's my PayPal pinned. Thank you. Hey, Chris Muggers. You just made a Twitch? I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I have an appointment tomorrow, 9:30. And
so it's 10 to 11. She should have already been awake. She should have had her appointment. I mean, if I was Chantel, if I was in her position, I'd probably be firing up a live stream, figuring out what next moves I'm going to make. What do you think that Chantel's doing right now at 10 to 11 in Canada? What do you think?
Yeah. Hey, my cry face. Cynthia, hello. How are you feeling anyway? Well, Nina, just discouraged. I feel like I keep just getting knocked down with stuff, you know? Hey, Missy Med, welcome. Hey.
Eating, crying, sleeping, no appointment, eating and edibles. I think she's going to definitely numb herself for all day. All day. You think she's watching, Joanna?
Hey. Down.
I mean, call me crazy, Chantel, but you might have to get up off the couch and go fetch the cat. I don't know that just sitting there saying, hey, hey, and whistling and snapping your fingers is really going to do much of anything when it comes to a cat. It's a cat, it's not a dog.
Come on.
Big Bertha.
No dreams. Yes, someone paid. Hey, oh my God. No. No. I'm trying to think of where I can put the TV. Like lock it in a closet. Because
Oh, Mia says, I bet she slept through the healthcare appointment today. She probably did. I would not doubt it, Mia. And thank you for the super chat, hon. God, everything is just, the walls are closing in, Foodie. I have this feeling she's going to get her monetization back. 10KD, again, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, but we'll see. Mia, thank you for the super chat, hon. The cat is wild. So I don't know if you guys are listening and watching what's happening on your screen here. The cat is into something. The cat's going wild. And Foodie wants the cat to stop whatever it is that it's doing. But instead of getting up and fixing the issue, she's just sitting there and trying to call the cat away from whatever the cat's doing because she refuses to get up off the couch and take care of the situation. Yeah. See her closing her eyes because she can't fucking believe this cat. If she wasn't live, she'd probably launch a remote or something at the poor thing. You can see it. If I wasn't live right now, you don't even know how bad you would get it, kitty.
I want to mount it. Poor kitty, why? No. Poor kitty. I'm sorry, but yeah, poor kitty. You don't care about the kitty because you clearly don't care that her livelihood, her source of income for treats and stuff got taken away. I swear people have no brain. Like, if you cared about the cat, you wouldn't. Okay, we need more blocking, yeah.
I'm sorry, you wouldn't do what? You did this. You're responsible for this. You doubled down, tripled down on gorging yourself on food on YouTube. This all comes down to you. This is nobody's fault but yours, ma'am.
You care?
Chantel's Lost Souvenir says, group field trip to rescue that cat. Listen, I do believe if she does not get her monetization back, I think she's going to have to move out of that apartment. She'll end up selling the cat. I'm sure somebody will figure out getting a way to get the cat a good home. But after the situation that happened last time, I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Big Bertha says that kitten isn't going to listen. They have a mind of their own. Exactly. Mine listens to me some, but I'm interactive with them. Exactly, Big Bertha. And you can tell that cat has a lot of energy. Maybe you should have bought the cat a cat tower. And now you can't do that, can you? Dapper Doll says, a Merry Christmas. I don't understand these girls. If I had a channel that was my only income and I saw other channels like mine getting demonetized, I would be editing all of my videos to comply ASAP. Exactly. She really felt like she was going to be above all of this. So much so that she was cocky about it, to rub it in Quirky and Amber's face. When I'm telling you, they're going to sit down, take their little 90-day timeout, and they're going to bounce back, and they're going to be just fine. Just fine. But Foodie, if she doesn't get her monetization back in the next couple of days, it's so fucked. She's so fucked. Dapper Doll, thank you for being a member. Liz says, to kind of quote a favorite character, yes, Yaba again, as long as YouTube gets to wipe that smile off Chantel's face, I don't care what happens. Liz, thank you for the super chat, hon. You're so funny. Nope, no vaccination, can't get her fixed, none of that.
Kick. So you think I should go to kick? Okay, let me research it for like a day. Hey, Mahi. There was a snowstorm today, so I didn't go out, but I will. Okay, get a cesspit. So glad you got on. It's pretty bummed out that I'm not in good spirits. Right?
Exactly, Ashley. She's learning nothing from this. Nothing. YouTube has snatched it all away and she still won't take accountability. Thank you for the super chat, hon. No, she's never, ever, ever going to. It's not going to happen.
You kidding me?
It is not in Chantel to take accountability, no matter what the situation is. She just can't do it.
You didn't say. Hey, Chris Makers.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Here's the thing, dude. I don't care. I don't care to admit it. I love covering Chantel's mukbangs because it's just so, I don't know. It's so wild the way that she's able to sit there and to eat that food and to do it in public and not be ashamed of it. For me, it's very entertaining. I'd have no problem covering Chantel's mukbangs. The eating noises, yes, they're disgusting, but again, it's part of the cringe. And that's kind of what I'm looking for with this kind of content. But when all of that happened, I'm like, nope, I don't think I'm not doing it. I'm not risking it. I don't want YouTube to be looking over here and being like, yeah, we're gonna sit you down too. We're gonna snatch this away. It wasn't worth it. Even though I do enjoy her mukbangs for the cringe of it, I can get a lot of content. There's a lot of things for me to talk about. I enjoy her mukbangs more than I enjoy her sitting there for 120 minutes talking to Turdrop and to Tracy. There's just so much there for me to talk about with the cringe and everything than there is her reading chat for me personally. And obviously for you all too, because you be watching that shit with me, okay? But once YouTube started their bullshit, I'm not watching that. We're not reacting to that. Not right now. No. And so for a person who is still actively doing that on their channel while watching their peers getting set down in the corner for 90 days, it makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, like, listen, somebody like Hungry Fat Chick, they've really made their content just doing mukbangs. They don't do really anything else. I mean, every so often, I believe she does, but 99% of her channel, I believe, is all mukbangs. So for her, I kind of get it. What is she really going to pivot to? But for like Amber and for like Quirky and for like Chantel, they do other shit besides mukbangs. So you should have said, you know what? I don't want to chance it. I'm just going to not do that. And I'm going to do whatever else besides that. And you just said, no, middle finger to YouTube. I'm going to do what I want. So what are you crying about?
Don't know, Mike. It's really insane.
Do you see that cat? Hey,
yes, it is
Padma.
what it is, Michelle, because that's what they said it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. It's fucking hilarious. Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's the cat, Sam. Come here. It's the cat. The cat is actively destroying her apartment. Watch this shit. Watch it. You ready? Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. It's
She's watching it. Watch her eyes.
It's the crash after the cat runs past her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to sum up Chantel's life, that would do it. I'm gonna do this tonight or tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow. I don't want to do it right now just because we got so much.
I thought this was your 21st.
Oh my God, it's just like ours. Look at all the stickers. We don't have those stickers. Yes. Okay, so we got a few packages here and we got some postcard. I mean, some Christmas cards, but we're going to do this either tonight or tomorrow. We'll do that. So we got too much breaking news right now. We can't pivot. Oh, thank you, Sassy Mama. I'm going to pin that. Yes, Sam is going live at 2. You're going to want to be there. If you did not catch up on everything that's going on Twitter, you're not going to want to miss this one. The crash out continues. And then today she's back like it never happened. Are you guys DJ got your money done? Weren't you just over there talking about your brother being a deadbeat dad? Why is it always kids for that woman? Pivoting back to talking about parents and children. Yeah. Olga, thank you for being a member for 40 months. That's called cat demolition. I have 4 cats. I'm familiar with this activity. Hell yeah, girl. Paul likes to climb our couch. We've got so many of those plastic things on our couch. You know what I'm talking about? The ones you get on Amazon and then you like get these little tacks and you stick them. And then he keeps finding new places that don't have that plastic. So then like the whole couch before it's over with is going to be nothing but plastic. Yeah, can relate. Thank you for being a member for 40 months. And he has cat towers. 2 cat towers and it's still not enough. Did you send me a funny cat video? Okay, girl.
I did talk about stuff like that, you know, in the past.
So I'm just going to stop it real quick. So the noise that you're hearing in the background, just so you know, is the little kitty.
And no. And I'll have to check my email. Whew.
Oh, you poor thing. You've been tired because you've been at work working 10 hours yet? Oh, not yet, right? That's coming up. That's in your near future.
But anyways, I think we're going to have to move on to a new platform. So I need a new career.
If you think that you're going to take your audience to another platform and be you're not going to be successful whatsoever on another platform. It's just not going to, you don't have it. You don't have the will. You don't have the want. You don't have the drive. You're no longer entertaining. These people are not going to make you successful and make it so you can survive on another platform and that income. It's just not going to happen, Chantel. It's not.
No, they specifically, it says in my studio for promoting like self-harm or something like that about the eating.
Yeah.
Did you get an ad, Alien? Let's do a live stream or
Langley, here's what I think. Here's one prediction. And I'm not saying that this is going to be what I think is going to happen. I have several predictions. This is a possibility of one. Her boneless couch will soon be seamless also. I could see Chantel selling the whatever shit she has in her apartment, the couch, the TV, the entertainment, pizza switch. I don't know what all she bought. Whatever she can get out of the shit that she purchased in the last couple of months since she's been home, and trying to use that money to get back to Syria. I really, really think, honestly, that that's a possibility. And maybe even, you know, asking people directly for the rest of the money once she gets everything sold so she can get out of Canada. That's one scenario I could see happening. Langley, thank you for the support, hon. Candars84 says, so glad y'all could hang with me while I address 100+ cards from my customers. Hell yeah, girl. Love you guys and happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well. That sounds like so much fun. And thank you for being a member. Can you imagine the massive dent in her couch where she sits? I don't care about the dent. I'm just trying to imagine the smell.
With gingerbread houses? I'm so bummed out. I'm not stoned out of my mind slurring. I'm literally tired. It's almost midnight.
Girl, you probably slept till 4. What do you mean it's almost midnight?
Like, anyways, by the way, cannabis is legal in Canada. It's not an illegal substance.
Bro, listen to the cat. The cat, listen to it.
Slurring. I'm literally tired. It's almost midnight. Like, anyways, by the way, cannabis is legal in Canada. It's not an illegal substance.
Okay, Kimmy Girl, somehow I missed your comment. I just now seen it. Kimmy Girl says, Yaba, not sure if you saw this. If not, search July 2025. Limit mass produce and repetitive content. This answers a lot why this is happening. So what do you mean? So are you talking about the reuse content shit that people are getting popped for? Because she's saying it's not that. She's saying it's self-harm. But I know what you're talking about. And thank you for being a member for 11 months, hon. Sorry I missed you a while ago.
So it was alcohol. Okay, and what's that even mean? Alcohol's legal. You're not allowed to like have some drinks offline and then come online and do a live stream. THC is your medication. Look at it as an opportunity. Yeah. The problem is,
Can you imagine her going to TikTok and doing exactly what she does on YouTube? Like this. I'm not talking about eating, not talking about none of that. I'm talking about live streaming on TikTok, making those mouth noises, talking to Tracy and Teardrop. Can you imagine that? Seriously.
with my other channel is like, why bother? Why bother? You know? I don't know. She's in the basket. She reminds me of like a hyper ferret. She is crazy.
Sir Como says, I made a promise that if she got demonetized before 2026, I would stay off YouTube watching this shit show and focus on my next project and goals. Damn, you did? Sir Como. You know, things happen. We change our mind. We can change our mind too. I'm just saying. Unless that's what you want to do, then so be it. Hey, I didn't sit through boring monetized Chantel to miss out on somewhat entertaining demonetized Chantel. I'm not going nowhere. Okay. She's not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere. Thank you for the support, hun. But Issy says, I was listening to you while I ride the big anaconda for a week call. Thanks for the voice entertainment. She can join my side. Hell yeah, but Issy. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Thank you for that. And thank you for the support, hon. You're so funny. Sue Ellen Tony says, I am late and will replay Gang Gang, but all I have to say to this is ha, ha, ha. That's right, Sue Ellen. And thank you for being a member for 50 months. You don't want to miss out, girl. It's a freaking banger. Step to it, cutie. Exactly. She's so funny.
Anyways.
But this makes me blush.
So I guess we'll see what happens. And then if I get booted from YouTube, I guess for now Twitch. The first appeal done. You think so, Pumpkin? I think so, Cocoa Budget. That's what I understand from Pumpy. If she appeals, it will absolutely be denied. How come? How? You think it's from the mukbangs?
If she would get up and start doing things, she might get it back, but lazy and entitled. It's true. I think it's over. Big Bertha, thank you for the super chat, hun. She'll end up on Rumble or Kick like the rest of the losers.
Yeah, but at least I have a naughty ear crochet, you know, and some of them will follow.
Can I just remind you that now is not the time for you to be sitting here sleepy, yawning. If you need these people, this audience that's sending you super chats and memberships and all of that to pivot to a whole nother platform, like it is so hard. It's hard to get people for you to say, hey guys, guess what? I got a second channel. Would you guys mind going over to my second channel and subbing up, please, and watching my people like, yeah, not bothering with that, you know? That's right, Butter Crumpet. But to have somebody go pivot to a whole nother platform, right? To something that they're unfamiliar with, Twitch and Kick, and you're talking about the majority of her audience, they're going to be a little bit older, 30s, 40s, I would imagine, 50s, 60s even. You don't have like a lot of younger generation where they're used to you. Not everybody. I'm not talking about everybody, but I believe the majority, like you have your platform, like YouTube's your platform, is what you're used to. And you really don't want to bother going to another platform. But if that's the case, this is the kind of content that she wants you to download a new app, make a new screen name, and learn how to use so you can watch her sit there and yawn into the screen. That's what she doesn't want you to miss. Just want to send that as a reminder.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you want to be fully alert. Maybe you want to be somewhat entertaining, somewhat have some spunk in you, Chantel, some energy. You're ready to go. You're ready to entertain. You're ready to talk about certain topics, something to offer these people to make them want to go follow you to Twitch, to Patreon, memberships, subscriptions, money, money, money. And you're just, what was that again? Teardrop? Like, what is this shit? And you know, again, not that Rosie's my favorite person or anything, but I gotta say, she was like, I took and downloaded all my content from my channel. I'm gonna start uploading it on my Patreon. At least offering people something to go over there and to sign up to get a Patreon. Like, hey, some of that shit that I had private, I'm going to put that over on Patreon. So if you really wanted to see some of that content that I took down however long ago, well, come join me. She's not going to do any of that. She doesn't even have a computer, and she can't even get one on payments at this point. Oh my God.
What does Scrippo say?
Like, I'm sure there's a live stream that you can probably think of right now that Foodie did on her channel, and then she made it private as soon as she went off. And you're like, oh, man. You know what? If you would just make that one stream private, I might consider coming over to your Patreon and subscribing if you're going to give me that kind of content. All of that shit that you took down when you got with Salah, pre-hijabi or whatever. Also, I can access that content and see you live over there. Okay, say less. I'm going to come over there. I'm more stressed than Foodie. She doesn't care. To me, it's just, I don't understand a life like that. Like, I don't understand a life where I just don't give a fuck to the point to where self-destruction. You know, I just don't have self-destruction in me. So I guess I'm wasting my breath even saying any of this.
No, Scorpion. I didn't do any drugs. Okay, it's not for that. Any rugs or whatever.
You've already said the word.
What? Yeah, I know, Tracy.
Yeah, Jesse, I use TikTok. I do use TikTok because I like TikTok. But outside of TikTok and YouTube, I don't use Twitch. I don't use Crumble. I don't use Pinterest. What else do you got? Patreon. I can't be bothered. I just can't. No way.
It was because of
Oh, thanks for the glaze.
Anyway.
Oh, that's a great idea, C. Morton. The boat footage, like stuff that you never showed any of us. Or how about when you were with Salah and his family not that long ago and you had to climb that hill and you cut that out? We'd love to see that too. There's some things you could do to make some money. You'll never do them, but there are opportunities out there.
A coffee account?
When they look at her library, I mean, it says it all. People doing this need living it up 3 months. Foodie Beauty, change it up. And like you and no madness. Kimmy girl, I can agree with that to some extent too, for sure. And thank you for the super chat. Oh, let me pin your message. Can she afford to be a hoe? No, she can't afford men anymore. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like little tips.
Hello, Paul. What?
Feeder content? How do you determine what's feeder content? Oh, this is over a cup of mashed potatoes. That's from a feeder. That's so stupid. Can we block this dumbass? Where can we block? Yes, thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Pause. Somebody sent you money to eat an obnoxious amount of food, and you did just that. So technically, you could consider that feeder content. You really could. Do you guys remember the wasn't it pizza? The pizza and the sushi? You could say that, but when somebody sends you money to feed, and you feed with said money, you could say that that's feeder content. How else would you describe feeder content? That is what it is, right? The feeder content is the sushi dinner and the pizza dinner someone paid you to eat on your live on cam. Yeah, it's feeder content. Exactly.
Bye, sweet stupid AI. Ooh. I can't block. How go? My big fat block finger is like, there we go. Bye.
Did Pete lose his job? God, who knows?
Oops. Here's the fell. So pumpkin, yeah. Anyways, guys, you're right, true. I have to pin my PayPal and beg every live stream now because I don't even know.
Bro, begging in your live streams it's just unfortunately just not going to pay your bills. You're not that big of a creator to have your life funded by PayPal donations. You won't even make it through the first month because you've already had your big what would you call that? Beg fest, I guess, where she had her community. In her community, what you need to remember, what's very important is her community is not that big. She really doesn't have that many supporters, especially people who can financially give her money like that, right? She's already used her beg pass. She used it to get back to Canada to get her place and $7,000, $6,000, whatever she got. It's not going to go much further than that. Even if she's getting 100 here, 20 there, it's never going to be enough for her to pay her rent and to pay the cost of living for Chantel. Like, you got to remember, outside of all of Chantel's debts and money that she's paying out, it's her food bill and the edibles that she's paying for and the money that she's sending Salah. There's no way that somebody could float that, her little bitty ass community over there. Are you kidding me? No, it'll never happen.
Bye. Whoops.
Yeah, the salsa griff before that. Yep. And I think when this time comes that she gets serious about people giving her money and she's not getting the kind of money that she was getting when she was in Syria, she's going to start to get upset. Do you guys remember? Don't get on my keyboard. When she was in Syria and she wanted people to send her money so she could go on vacation and nobody did. And she got really upset. And then she basically quit YouTube and said that she doesn't have to work because Salah financially takes care of her. And if you guys aren't going to give her money, and if the haters are going to use her content and they're going to make more, then it's just not worth it for her. It's not worth it for her, right? So when people stop, the donations stop coming in and she's not getting any kind of money and she can't get edibles and she can't pay bills and she doesn't have money to send Salah, she's going to start getting real nasty. Real nasty. You think I'm leaving now? Mm-mm.
No, Cowbat. And I check these things out as best as I can, but neither of them. What? Tiny Jambrooks.
To be fair, Joanna, I would say a big percentage of that is not even her community. It's a lot of the hater community that's over there to see what she does, to keep, tabs on things. It's 2 weeks before Christmas, Chantel. Some people celebrate. Exactly, Crump.
Twitch is the way.
You know what's crazy about Chantel is that she had a Kia and she sold it for food. Hey, deep fried fupa. And so now, just until things get turned around, she can't even go hop in her car, go do some, I don't know, some Uber, some DoorDash, something, maybe Walmart delivery, something, that she could do until she gets her monetization back because she sold her car when she was in Kuwait, because you're not going to tell me she didn't use that money to eat. She basically literally ate her Kia. She literally ate the Kia. I do fully fucking believe that she ate the Kia.
Be quiet, Pam talks. What the fuck is this guilt tripping? This unnecessary, negative, dramatic guilt tripping.
She's already getting upset. You see that?
Like, why?
I mean, technically, she ate the Kia.
Are you motivating? Report. Like, oh my God.
Babe, will you give Paul some treats? That's what he wants. He's out here hitting me up for treats. He's got it bad, man. What are they putting those temptations, for the love of God? Cat crack, isn't it? Hey, Lala, Lalila. Funny how she's just focusing on the eating and not the drooling on herself from the edibles. Get help, crusty beauty. Ooh, I agree. Now that you all have really pointed that out, I do not disagree with that. I could see that happening for sure. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Thanks, babe. God, he's got it bad. Little Usher over here.
People are really sad. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, not giving up on the channel, but I don't think that I'm going to, like, why would I post primarily on that channel when it's not, there's no monetization, there's no incentive. Thanks a lot. What did Salah say?
Dude, do you not know how icky all of this has gotten with you and money and gimme? It started in Kuwait and it just continued and got nastier in Syria. And I would dare say it's gotten more disgusting now in Canada. It's so weird because I really don't feel like this is what you used to do. And all of a sudden, and I have to say, call me crazy, guys, but I really feel like that this is all Salah's influence when it comes to the money. Everything else is all Chantel. I don't disagree with that. But all of this gimme and greed and money, it's just like, ugh, it's so icky. Do you get what I'm saying? And it didn't get that bad until she got with him. And it's like, she just picked up, and that even proves more that what we say about him is absolutely true. Everything comes down to financial with Salah because it's all about the money. He's scamming her and she's scamming them. Like, she is learning from Salah the scam that he's pulling on her. It's actually fucking wild when you sit down and you think about and you dissect all of it. It's insanity. She's became Salah. She learned so much from him. Chantel isn't going anywhere. ALR is going to win her appeal in 90 days, and then Chantel will assume she can too. And I do think that she will in 90 days, but The 90 days, again, this is going to be the struggle for Foodie, especially Foodie. Amber, worst case scenario, she goes to live with her grandma. She goes to live with her mom, something, right? Something. But I honestly think she probably has money to live off of for 90 days. And if not, like I said, she has a plan. Same with Quirky. But this one here, even if she can squat in her high-rise villa for 90 days, like, they're not just going to forget about that. I don't think Canada's just got some forgiveness program where, okay, yeah, you can get away with not paying your rent for 6 months, but to get caught up and to stay up on your rent, like, aren't you going to have to eventually pay that 6 months of rent? She's just going to be fucked. Maybe not. Maybe I'm completely out of touch with reality, but that's how I see it going down. Amber's mom has her applying for disability. Sir Kumo says, Sasa scam is when I started to support her haters. The Sasa scam was the most disgusting scam of that she's pulled to date, for sure. I agree with that. And thank you for the super chat, hun. For the next 60 days, Foodie will be able to stay in her apartment, but not 90, and get away with not paying utilities. Oof.
No, it's true. And I know that this will be demonetized too, and like probably by the morning, you know? But Bossman gifted. Thank you, Bossman. Appreciate it. Who got it? Thank you for the free membership. Sunny Michelle, already, I don't know, it's not already set. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. What was our thing we used to do? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know.
Ivana, a lot. A lot, girl.
Yeah, I'll do something like that. That's right, Shamrocks, because, you know.
Yes, she was yesterday.
You think it would be better to do revenue from Kick? I did a poll between Twitch and Kick, and
I don't think Amber will get disability. I don't think Amber will go in for disability right now. Now, she was to get turned down for her monetization appeal in March. Maybe, yeah, but I don't think she will in the meantime. I could be wrong about that too.
Twitch won. Twitch and Kick. Okay, so Twitch won, so no Kick. Yeah, but they're saying that Kick.
Yeah, bullshit. Girl World Weight Loss Club. Listen, I paid the $150, but I was baked and I needed the entertainment. I can prove it. She responded to my PayPal. Oh, you can prove it? Well, email it to me. I want to see it. You can scratch out your information. I want to see your receipt. Bring them. Email them to me. I'm interested to see it. And thank you for your support. Rojo says, let's remember, for 3 years, YouTube and her Beezers have paid for her back and forth. Pathetic. She deserves to sweat for a while. I do not disagree with that, Rojo. And listen, I'm not even giving you shit because you sent her the $150. Here's the cherry on top, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody who's aggravated if this person actually X'd out, but if they actually sent the $150, you think that she said, oh, I need to put that back for rent. That's in case, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do for income. That's going towards my electric. Hell no. She door dashed that motherfucker. She did the whatever edible delivery that she can get in 3 hours and under. You know what I mean? That's the funny thing about Chantel getting her donations. She's going to continue to be irresponsible, is my point. And hey, you got her to come online and I guess squeal a little bit. So there's that. Sammy in Brooklyn says she is so screwed she's going to end up institutionalized. Yes. Nobody wants her and Pete's can't afford her. I agree with that 1,000,000%. Sammy in Brooklyn, and thank you for the super chat. Look, Buttercrumpet's dropping my email. Tunderground2323. Pony up the receipt, buddy, or it didn't happen. Mia Moore says, I didn't see Salah sticking around to see if this works out. If the money ain't there, neither is he. That's right, Mia Moore. He's going to be deuces. And no, you can't come here and squat in a family home. Cousin wife is living here. Where am I going to put her? Mia, thank you for the support, hun.
Pays you monthly or weekly or something. Is that true?
That's the last thing you need. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Like, the only thing that probably is saving Chantel at this point, all these years on YouTube, is that she gets paid once a month. So she can pay all of her bills and ain't got to worry about not, being responsible and you know what I'm saying? Could you imagine if she went to a platform where they paid weekly? She could never pay her rent. She could never pay her bills. That shit would be gone. Very Good says, this is Chantel's bankruptcy face. She makes every time she sends a bankruptcy. Bitch, I'm dead. That was a banger. Very Good. Thank you for that. I appreciate you, hun. Chantel would get to live under the olive forest. Oh my God. Salah's a big fan of squatting and deuces.
Can't I do both? Yeah. No, I can't. I could.
Mhm.
She can't remove the content while appealing.
Oh, you guys, hold on. Hear me out. What if? Oh, you know what? As much as I'm against the Syrian content, what if we had a Syrian sister, wives, whatever edition? I'd be there for that. I'd be there for Chantel living with a skinny cousin wife, sister cousin wife, Syrian. Oh my God. She has to be skinny and pretty. And Chantel has to move back to Syria because she can no longer afford Canada and put a camera up in that motherfucker. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. She's not going to have a choice fondue. She can't afford Canada. Chantel can't even afford to be homeless in Canada is how broke she is. Can you imagine being so broke you can't even afford to be homeless in Canada? Even the homeless bums in Canada don't want you around. They're like, you're poor. Like, get out of here and go to Syria with cousin wife.
I didn't glorify anything either. I wasn't like, look at me.
Look at all the fat positivity girlies now. I love it.
I'll miss you on here.
Yeah, she's got to be a big titty pretty bitch.
Well, what I'm going to do is just to come on this one, teardrop. Hey, Bear. Yeah, I should do that. I was, Nami.
Oh, they emailed me? Hold on. Give me just a moment, please. This better not be no bullshit I gotta download. I'm not falling for it. Better be just an image. I'm not downloading your virus. No, they didn't, liar. The last email I got was from Shopify at 10:52. It's 11:33. It's Tunderground2323@gmail.com. DuckTales. Big Bertha said she'd make bank off that content. Do it Big Brother style with cameras and mics all over. Show it and earn it, Chantel. Work for it, cutie. Won't you work for it with cousin wife? For the love of God. Big Bertha, thank you for the support. Interrupting my stream with your fake emails. I'll wait.
No, I'm not going back to Syria.
Yes, you
Will
are.
you be okay?
Yes, you are. You're going back.
Hope so. Stop treating this like a funeral. Okay, bye.
Blah, blah.
How does it feel to you? That's not very nice. Okay, we'll give you a chance. Unhide. Put in timeout for 10 minutes.
It still amazes me that Chantel does all this, like this whole operation with her cell phone. Like, seriously, her Samsung. I got this huge ass monitor right here. And then I got another monitor up here. Okay. I got microphones. I got all this shit. I can't imagine. I can't. And my eyes are good, bro. Like, I ain't got diabetes eye or nothing. Like, I can see everything, but I can't imagine sitting there running this whole operation, reading chat and blocking motherfuckers from my cell phone. That's got to be a skill. Maybe somebody will pay you for that shit. Not YouTube, but somebody else.
30 minutes for Sunny.
Dude, I've went live from my phone a few times and I was so overwhelmed and it was just so uncomfortable. It was not worth it. Maybe it's because her chat crawls. I'm unsure. But I'll give her props for that. Bare minimum. The fact that you're able to run this whole production, this whole shit show that you got going on from your cell phone, it says something. It says something. Here comes Paul back in the dog door. Did you give him his paw treats or his cat treats? Fondue says the person who she is blocking asks Teardrop how it feels to be wedged between Cutie's ass cheeks. Fondue, that's fucking hilarious. Poor Teardrop ain't got heat, but she's got money for a membership. That's something, isn't it? Fondue, thank you for the support, hun. What, Paul? Was she stingy with the treats or what?
What was? Ugh.
He starved,
That's
and don't you
insane.
know?
That's really backwards. If they demonetize, what? It's really crazy. I'm sorry, but it is. Boring.
Mia says, just like in Canada, there won't be anyone waiting for her at the airport in Syria. She'll have to get in Salah's house by herself. Picture her trying to climb the front gate. I feel like she would. I really do. I thought that was her plan regardless, but now even more so. She's like, I don't have a reason to be in Canada anymore. I can't even afford to live there. Salah, won't you have me back? Don't you really love me? Mia Moore, thank you for the support, hun.
You have over 100K subs. The managers were always useless, so I just ignore their emails.
Like if the if they have memberships, Langley, if that tab is gone or like the join button is gone, in the comments section, if somebody is monetized, you're usually able to leave a super thanks. So if you're not able to do that, it usually means that they're not monetized. There's a website that people use, but I hear that it's glitchy. So that's ways that I check. If I know somebody's monetized and their join button is gone, then more than likely they didn't get popped.
No, you don't have to meet monetization rules, right? Oh. Ew. Oh, you have to go through the whole process again whenever, like if they say, okay.
Okay, Gilly Witchy says everyone is reporting this channel, and Sarah Lee in Goose comments, oh, for the love of God. Miss T says this is wild and so well deserved for all the girls sitting at 758 pounds. They see the eating disorder. Exactly. Like, oh, what makes you think that there's any kind of disorders going on over here? I mean, listen, broski. Your mass says it all. That's all that needs to be really shown. And it is what it is. If you want to call it discrimination, get you a Canadian lawyer, you know? Seems like the Canadians are good about that right now. So you could also join in and go get yourself some I don't know, some justice. Miss Tate, thank you for the support, hun. Exactly, Boogan.
You've been approved to be able to be monetized. So then you have to reapply.
Oh, you hear that? That's a naughty cat. She's going crazy. You don't do that, do you, Paul? You're not going to act like that, are you? Imagine if Chantel had a Christmas tree in that motherfucker. Oh, my God.
Hey, sneakerhead.
That cat would be flying from the freaking star.
I don't know, Amber. Hey, Heidi.
She just sits there. It's fucking great. Can you get comfy? There you go, bud. Here, let me move my leg up for you.
And they rejected Amber Lynn?
No, Kyle. My son keeps asking for a freaking leash for the cat. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I'll listen. All it's going to take is for a dog to walk by or something and scare my little cat. And he'll, cats can turn into nothing. They can get into anything. You know what I'm saying? You got a little crack open in your door or whatever. Cats are like, what's a good example of what cats are like? I don't even know. I don't know, but they would find a way to wiggle out of that leash and then dart off and then get ran over. No, don't talk to me about a leash and a harness. I'm not entertaining that shit. I'm just not. No, you just want my cat to be like roadkill or something. It's weird. Don't do that. Is it Zayo says, if she's technically still married, isn't Salah responsible for taking care of his 50-pound walrus? That's what I say. People paying her $150 so she can go back online is madness. Hey, I'm glad you guys could fit the bills so we could have some content to watch today, though. I'm not complaining. Cats are like liquid. Exactly. Ford, thank you so much for the support, hon. I agree 100% with Salah. Can just take care of Chantel financially, right, Salah? Don't you agree? Let Cutie just have a little vacation. Listen, YouTube has been stressing Chantel out. Our girl deserves to be taken care of. She deserves a vacation. Since YouTube is, judging her and saying that, she's doing this, and this, shouldn't you, Salah, just allow your woman, your wife, your one, your only, just to, take a break for the 90 days until she can get remonetized and you got her, girl? That's how it should be. Mm-hmm. Someone said he had 2 female witnesses to her signature. They are divorced. Nope. She says they're still married. So I'm going to go with that. Salah can take care of her. She deserves a 5150 vacation.
At-home jobs. Oh.
Any Beezers that are here that are listening, please, continue to give pressure on Chantel that Salah should be the one taking care of her. And trust me, it's going to be great entertainment. Let's stick to Salah needs to be taking care of our girls. Okay, ladies?
I don't think it does share the same account.
And by ladies, I mean men too. Okay? Hey, Cupcake.
Maybe that's why. Ugh, pumpkin. Hope not. Maybe. Sneakerhead Queen Bee. Welcome to VIP.
Whose birthday is it? Who did I miss? Hey, Spoonie. Good to see you, girl. She's looking worse than ever. Yeah, because she's been eating DoorDash. She's been eating her rent money. People have been sending her money. She's been eating it. She's severely swollen. That right there is a TOS violation, just sitting there swollen as you can be.
Club.
I'm going to have to blur you just so I don't get popped, Foodie. Princess, it's your 40th today. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday, hun. Hell yeah. Where you going? Fine. That was for you too, Christine. Happy birthday, ladies. A lot of birthdays today on the 11th, huh?
Welcome. Thank you, Sneakerhead Queen. Welcome.
Welcome to the Beezer Club. Hello, everybody.
Thank you. Who, me, Tiny Shamrocks?
Brokeback Beezing. Oh my God. I don't think you're supposed to say that.
So in Twitch, you need 25 followers, 3 concurrent viewers, and stream multiple times.
That's way too much work. Did you see that? She's like, oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this, guys. Holy shit. Look at her calculating all that. Would you, ladies and gentlemen? Big Bertha says this is a new welcome. It's creepy as fuck, and it's not helping her case. I know, it's great. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Watch. Watching people telling her how she needs to get monetized on Twitch. Would you please?
Current viewers.
Hold on. We have incoming. Okay. This person says, I can also send you the transaction details. I'm just trying to block out my info. Okay. Chantel Marie Olive Sorol sent $150. She says, Oh my God. Wow. Are you serious? This is so kind. They responded, yes, girl. We all want to see that you're okay. Chantel responds with, wow, thank you so much. Oh my God. I mean, that's great and all. We thank you for the entertainment today. The reaction community especially thanks you for this, but I can't believe that you're publicly admitting to this, to be quite honest. Oh my God. Seattle Sapphire says, look at the hand. What is happening? Scary. Swollen. Seattle Sapphire. Hold on. Thank you for the super chat. Let me show you guys the receipt of, oh, I got it. Hold on. It's got my little thingy in there. Hold on. I can't get that without. Oh, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. Uno momento. Talk amongst yourselves, okay? Nothing to see here. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Chantel did receive $150 to go live yesterday. Big Bertha says, now go charge it back. You motherfuckers are so funny. I swear to Christ, you are. You really are. Well, thank you. We asked you for the receipts and you provided. I have no reason to doubt that these aren't legit. That would be a lot of work to go through to say that I sent Foodie Beauty $150 if you really didn't. So I'll give you that. Foodie's Canadian Privilege. Thank you for being a member for 5 months. I need some skin if I'm spending $150 hundo, girl. Foodie's Canadian Privilege. I feel you, girl. Well, thank you for the receipts. And I guess thank you for the entertainment. I can't even complain, really, honestly. How can I? Maybe if Chantel would not have got that $150, we wouldn't have got this amazing content today, guys.
And stream
Did you ever consider that?
multiple times.
Emotional Support Muffin says that's $206.54 Canadian.
2 weeks. Okay, thanks. Of course, by the way, I'm gonna like hustle and friggin' grift all I can. Cause like they're not gonna pay it. They're not gonna pay me.
She's gonna hustle and grift. I mean, before long, lock up your medals, okay? I mean, this Canadian is gonna be on the loose. She's gonna be looking for aluminum and copper and anything else that she can take to the scrapyard in her Foodie Scooty what's that wagon that she has? All right. Desperate times call for desperate measure, ladies and gentlemen. So watch out.
Thank you, Nina. So no, it's
Oh
true.
my
It's not
God, I
funny.
gotta tell y'all a funny story. Speaking of panhandling, so there's these group of people that go into this, like they take over like the whole shopping area, and one of the it's over in Clarksville, Southern Indiana area. And I guess it's like it's a whole operation, like dead ass. It's like a whole family and shit, right? They've made Facebook. It's went viral. It's all this shit. Well, this dude, it's like a dude who has a violin and his family are out everywhere and they've got a whole story that goes with it. Well, anyways, the dude carries around a violin, right? And when you first hear the music, you're like, damn, dude's got talent. And then all of a sudden you start hearing like other instruments that's obviously outside of the violin. And then you look over and you realize that dude has this fucking huge Bluetooth speaker. All of the music, all of it is coming out through the Bluetooth speaker. So the man does not know how to play the violin. It's all just like, I don't know like who's falling for that shit, but it's just so bizarre that people actually, they have to make a killing to get out there and like to be, it's a significant operation. Like I shit you not. I'm just like, wow, bro. So this is really working. And that's just an example that I'm going to use to how, and no offense to people, but just to how gullible people are. Like this dude is up here and he's with his little violin or whatever. And there's a speaker where the music, and it's not like he's using that as like extra background. Like, no, the whole production is coming out of the speaker. But people are just really gullible. So if people are gullible just in real life, every day living, just imagine like people who come to the internet for an outlet, who want to chat and have like social interactions with people, how much of a target that they are. So it's people like that who are willing to donate to Chantel's cause is my whole thing. That's my whole point. Holy shit, Shelly Ray. Thank you so much. Here's the action one that delivers great content. You can react to anything and I'm always going to be there. Cutie is still boring. Shelly Ray, thank you, girl. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Thank you. Do fart porn, Chantel. There's an idea. I'd watch that for sure.
But it's like, why not? I earned that already, you know? Oh, my freaking body. Good night, Nina. Thanks for being here. Amazing mod.
No, yeah, that doesn't necessarily fit you because it was obviously like you knew what you were getting for your 150, right? I totally get that. No, outside of that, like the people who are donating to Chantel and the Sasa situation, and like people are they're just very gullible. They're very gullible.
Swag Daddy. Oh, you're on a different account here. I'm going to be grifting. Yes, I will be. I'm sorry. I'm not happy about this at all.
Yes, sir. What, baby?
Yeah, it's midnight, eh? I should be going to bed soon.
You have an appointment, Chantel.
Oh, what? Why do you say that? Don't say that.
Yes, Aaliyah, you know what I'm talking about. Yep. The scary thing is the intersections here get really, really insane. But around the holidays, they get really bad. It's just very dangerous. And they get out in these intersections with kids and everything. Like I can't believe they allow it to happen, but I don't know if there's a lot that they can do to stop it. It's crazy. It's scary for real.
What did you say, Pumpy? How do you know? Maybe I'm remonetized?
Yes, Wicked Crafter, basically. And thank you for the support, hon. There's a sucker born every minute. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Cancer Warrior. People ride your ass on icy roads. Girl, I know.
What? This is all her fault, Pumpkin.
What, bud? What? What, sure?
That better be a typo, Latrice. One warning. Oh, Eugenia. Okay, I get it now.
Girl World Weight Loss Club. Hey, I said thank you. Okay. I appreciate the content that you purchased and paid for that I know Cutie's going to turn around and eat. So there's that. Why does she snort and grunt constantly? So gross. Because she's compressed, Scrum would be my guess. Okay. So there's this action figure. I believe it's He-Man. And I could be wrong about that, but she reminds me a lot of this action figure. So my cousin had all these action figures, is why I always think about it, because I remember playing with it. And you could push his little head down and it go inside of his body. But anyways, it was like a head stuck on just shoulders. And it was a little short, fat man. So I would imagine when you're compressed, your body is shaped like Chantel's, which is very compressed in my opinion. and then you lay in these very weird angles like she does, like this, which she likes to call the seal position, you're not getting enough oxygen. Things just aren't working properly. So your body is gonna start. It's kind of like what do they call it? The death rattle. Y'all ever heard of the death rattle?
How fucking dare you?
Excuse me, I wasn't talking about you, ma'am. But anyways, so the body just makes these weird noises because of her compressed size, and then just her different positions that she lays in.
Okay, I get it now. No, Tiffany. Do you hear the cat freaking out playing? Yeah.
Oh, Scrum, thank you, hon.
Yeah, Sneaker. You guessed it. Oh, Teardrop, how could I miss your...
That's right, Sammy.
You're gonna move in and kick husband out. There we go. That sounds like a plan. Well, what do you guys think? Just go on Twitch from now? Oh no, on this channel first.
Girl World Weight Loss says, I've lost 26 pounds because of this bitch. I owe her for broadcasting her madness.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
What should I do?
Teardrop's got her husband's disability card. She's spending recklessly again.
Sit around. How many hours do I need? What do I need to start making money on Twitch?
I'm sure there's probably a YouTube video with all of that information. More than likely, you could probably go to the Twitch website and it's all detailed there exactly how you get monetized on Twitch. I just, again, it's just icky to have this conversation with your audience, Chantel, when you're talking about money and monetization. These are things that you can handle, I don't know, behind the scenes on your own, but okay, I guess. Oh, Baby Goat says, I've lost 20 pounds on the jab in 8 weeks. Hell yeah, girl. Where's it at? Not that one. Where is it?
Good for you.
Yes, good for you, Baby Goats. And thank you for being a member, hon.
Yeah, I need vet money too. I need money for everything.
That sounds a whole lot like your fucking problem, ma'am.
We can figure that out tomorrow.
Especially losing weight through the holiday season. Hell yeah.
I know, right, Crystal? I feel email their reps, Superboy. They give offers.
Oh, the vet, as far as the cat is concerned, it's over with. Because in her situation right now, if somebody sends her $300 to take the cat to the vet to get his shots, his checkup, maybe get her not neutered, but spayed, shit, whatever, she's not going to use that money for the cat. Chantel doesn't have money for herself. If Chantel doesn't have money for herself, she's definitely not going to take that money and spend it on the cat. Unfortunately, right now, that cat's in a very, very, iffy situation because it doesn't look like there's any more paychecks for Chantel. And even if there are, in her, scenario, she's not going to take that money and put it towards vet visits. No. The only option for Chantel right now when it comes to that cat is to rehome the cat. And really, when it comes down to it, guys, and I know we don't, we give her shit for rehoming the cat. The best thing for her to do is to rehome that cat. She cannot even financially take care of that cat. Chantel's Unflick Bean says, hey, Chantel, good for you, girl.
Good for you.
Thank you for being a member for 11 months. So anybody that's a member on Chantel's channel, so remember when Quirky got demonetized once those emails went out and it says that your membership is on pause or whatever, this is just something to keep in mind. I think that those emails came out once her appeal was denied. So if anybody gets one of those emails, if you are a member to Chantel's channel, let us know, because that more than likely means that her appeal has been denied. Crazy blonde bitch says she was sent money 3 years ago for cats and she ate it. Exactly. And she's going to do the same now. And thank you for being a member for 33 months, hon.
Well, yeah, if I don't make money off of a platform, I'm not going to be on it, period. Candy is still monetized. So weird.
Maybe it's because Candy's not as big as you, right? Remember, that's what you said about you, and while you probably still have monetization, maybe she's smaller. I'm just saying.
It is something like that. Oh, so Candy is monetized? It's people reporting. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna wait and see what they say. I'm just gonna wait and see what they say. No, Amber. Oh, demonetized, yes. I've had my channel removed before. How to become an affiliate? How many hours, etc.? Yeah.
I don't know. I cannot manage running an entire YouTube channel and not having a computer. That's just so crazy to me that Chantel, after all these years, that she's made absolutely zero investment into her channel. There's not a microphone. There's not a computer. There's not a setup. There's nothing. She's just a taker and invests nothing back into what she's using to make a living from. And now she's sitting here. I'm sure some of these things on some of these platforms would be a lot simpler for her if she had a computer to go set. I need a mouse. Maybe I'm old school. I need a monitor. I need a keyboard. I need a mouse. I can't function with just my phone. Like, the phone is a great tool and you can do so much with it, but I gotta have a computer to go with it. I can't even imagine managing my YouTube with just my phone, just on like just basic, task and doing shit and editing videos or anything like that, bro. I don't understand it. She got rid of it all though. Like, present day where she is, there's no investment to be seen from all these years being on YouTube. Gonna start over from the beginning. Maybe she'll get it right eventually. I don't know. I doubt it. Chantel just doesn't have it in her. Like I said, she's just done with it. So be done. I don't know what that means for you and your future, but you don't even act like you like enjoying content. You're just like, I've never seen somebody come and sit down in front of a camera, heavily breathe, and just think they should make money from it. You're going to have to do something. So this must mean Chantel weighs over 500 pounds. I think pretty close. Seriously. All jokes aside, for sure. Thank you for the support, Mia. No, nothing. The longest investment she's had is Salah. Dude, yes, it's so true. Hungry Fat Chick doesn't appear to be monetized. No join button or super thanks. Can somebody else look and see? We had some people thinking that she was demonetized the other day, but it come to find out she still had it. Oh, God.
But yeah, like, social media is a job. It is.
I don't think she had memberships.
I gotta work on it more, but amazing. I will watch you on Twitch. I'm subscribed. How do people make money on Twitch?
Okay, Count Cracula is saying she's still monetized. Check for super thanks.
Go away. I think I'm okay. Great, your job. And
Okay, Hungry Fat Chick has her thanks. She never had memberships. Thank you for that, Gorlick. I think it gets a little bit confusing with her channel because she doesn't have memberships. And we had a little bit of confusion the other day. That's why I wanted you guys to double check. So, and I'm not wishing that on Candy. And I know a lot of people don't like Candy, but that would suck for her. I mean, listen, man, she's over there. She's eating her food. She's not problematic. I wouldn't wish that on her.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I mean, listen, I'm not mad at you if you feel that way. I personally I don't know. I don't think that Candy is problematic. And God, what would she do? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Well, that's true, Idiot Witch. I'll give you that. Candy knows how to pivot for sure.
Oh, people can subscribe with Prime. Do I get the money?
Do I get the money? Look what happened to you, bro? What is this shit? Like, just look at this angle. Would you all look at this? Seriously, how many people would stay by and watch the reactors if this is what you got from them? Like, would you get a look at this shit? Seriously. I mean, what is this angle? There's a little bit of an arm, a top of a head, and like, is that a shoulder? This is what the angle is. Listen to what she says.
Oh, people can subscribe with Prime. Do I get the money?
People can subscribe with the Prime. Do I get the money? Again, these are things that you should be doing off YouTube in, the privacy of your own home, behind the scenes, Chantel, and researching yourself.
Maybe when I need one, Happy. I don't remember you really. No super chat.
Valencia, thank you so much for joining True Love, hon. I appreciate you. Don't forget to send your info for your postcard and your sticker to the email in the description below. It's Tunderground2323, but it's always in the description. Oh, at Gmail, by the way. Thank you for joining.
You apply for affiliate after 8 hours of streaming. Okay. 7 separate days. Okay, so I already have over. Okay, so 7 separate days. So that 8 hours of streaming has to be what? That 8 hours of streaming has to be over 7 separate days? 3 concurrent. Oh, so
You just start the Nintendo gaming channel. I've considered starting a gaming channel. Yeah, I'm pretty hooked into like the gaming community. I don't know. I've considered it. After the first of the year, I might really do it. That's awesome. You can send me your channel. I'd like to watch it if you want to share. Email. I won't share with the community, but I'll take a look at your content.
3 of those 7 days have to be concurrent. That's confusing. Yeah, Bear, why, eh?
She don't want to call Keemstar because she doesn't want to give Keemstar cut. Like, she wants all the money. And she might have said it here, and I think it was this stream, but I doubt we're going to get to it. It's already getting late. They bring up Keemstar, and she starts talking about percentages. Chantel's not trying to split her money or share her money with anybody. And she doesn't get along with other people. And she's embarrassed herself, humiliated herself with Keemstar and crew. And they're going to make her eat some crow over there for that whole situation. They're not going to let that shit slide.
I don't know why. I understand. Chantel, maybe you can apply for unemployment. I don't think so as a YouTuber.
Sushi, I don't play a whole lot. If I do, it's mostly like Switch games and things like that. It's more just like I'm totally into like the gaming news. If you know what I'm talking about, like there's so many channels out there who I'm not talking about gamers. I don't watch any kind of gaming shit. Just people who report on the news. I love that shit. I'm totally fucking invested.
Yeah.
No, she's like mush mouth. She's not saying anything. It's not making any sense. Look at the angle. Look at this fucking angle. You know what this? Do you know what this? What she looks like right now, bro? Like Meatwad. She looks like Meatwad. If you don't, Meatwad is an actual just wad of meat. If you're unfamiliar, and I know, don't insult Meatwad, but dead ass, bro. She's just a meatwad. She's just laying there like a meatwad. There doesn't even look like she has a body connected right now. It's just head and a shoulder and shit. I know it's disrespectful to meatwad, but I'm trying to make a point, dude. She really does. She looks like a meatwad. Big Bertha says she's had weeks to research. She's had nothing but time. She stopped stage 5 clinger with Salah. He's not going to stick around. He can't afford her. Exactly, Big Bertha. Exactly. It's ridiculous, man. Thank you for the super chat, hun. I'll be damned if I come to the internet, if something like this was to happen to my channel. This is something I've already talked about behind the scenes. Of course I have a pivot plan. I've already got something in the works, something that I will pivot to the very fucking next day if things go south. I've already got that figured out long time ago. And here she sits. Oh, okay. Twitch takes how many hours and how many days? And what about the Patreon? Everybody knows. Everybody who does social media, especially. Dude, there have been TikTokers who have lost their ass, who is making thousands of dollars a month because TikTok's really crazy. And once they take your monetization, ain't no getting it back. You think YouTube is hard to talk to? TikTok, I hear, is worse. Everybody who does social media and makes a significant amount of money from it, they should have a plan. Cam says she looks like Cousin It. Yeah, she kind of does, for sure. Thank you for the super chat, hon. Did I pin your message? No, I got behind on that side again. It's an OnlyFans. What's an OnlyFans, Butter Crumpet? Remember Vine? Vaguely. I wasn't much of a Vine person.
Yeah.
I don't know how much TikTok pays out, but they must pay decent because I've seen several people. I've watched their TikToks grow and they end up stop doing their full-time job and going to TikTok full-time. And it's not like they get millions of views. So I think YouTube pays more, but TikTok has to be paying something because these people are literally quitting their job and going TikTok full-time. Frequent Flyer says, I hate that she still has a hug box and we can't chat. Frequent Flyer, that's never going to change. She's always going to protect that. Her little hug box over there. Thank you for the support, hun. Oh, yes, of course. Where is it at?
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck.
Where's the money going to come from now, Chantel, for the 500 kids? Rojo says, last one. Yaba have family and friends get laid off due to economy. So fuck Chantel pouting because she's losing her lazy money. Rojo, and you know what though? Here's the kicker. Is that it's a very big possibility. I mean, I can't sit here and say for sure if Chantel would have took, but probably she could have avoided this. And she had time. She was the last one. And she didn't just not take her content down. She continued forward doing mukbangs and feeder content. Let's call it what it is. Feeder content. Somebody paid for her to eat on camera and she did exactly that. Feeder content. So yeah, who can feel sorry for her? She actually worked hard to get to where she is. It's crazy. And thank you for the super chat, hun. She bared her own self. She did.
Okay.
Sugar butter, you're probably right.
Yeah, Deirdre. It's just BS. You know? That's all.
I mean, you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to do better. You're supposed to make something work with the opportunity that you've been given, Chantel. And oh my God, if you go back, which I'm sure the content's private at this point, but if you would go back and you would watch Chantel's first year of content and compare it to present day, you'd be like, how did this happen? How do we go from this woman who was doing makeup and mukbangs in her car and story times, and Chantel, for everything, for what it's worth, had a decent personality. I think that's why she was able to hold on to such a strong audience for so long. Somewhat entertaining for all of these years to where she is now. And I will always go back to Salah with that. And maybe it was Dishwasher that truly broke Chantel and broke her spirit, but she allowed that to happen. But it was when she decided that she needed to date again once she broke up with BB that she became a completely different person. Like unwatchable, seriously. Chantel, how are you doing in Canada with no money and eating like 500 kids? Bitch, I'm dead. That was a banger, Wicked Crafter. Thank you for the support, hun. You first started watching with salad? Really? That's fascinating.
This too shall pass. Professional wrestling. Yeah. No warning. I see you, Triple Lump. Thanks, Pumpkin.
Okay, like for instance, these videos that Chantel used to do, and yes, they were eating videos, so whatever. She would, do her streams and she'd be talking and she'd be like, you know what? We're gonna go to New York and we're gonna try Sonic. And I forgot where else she went to. She went to a few different places, but she hyped it up. She was excited to go. And like her spirit was just so much different back then. Like she actually had spunk and personality, and not to like fucking say that she was the greatest thing ever back then, but compared to this slug that we have, this wad of meat just sitting here saying nothing, drooling out the side of her mouth, it's hard to believe that it's still the same person. I mean, yeah, and granted, it's been 8 years or whatever, but I mean, you're not talking about like she went from 60 to 68 or some shit like that. She's 41 years old. I don't know how we got here. I really don't. Dishwasher was the first man she couldn't control with money. That's true. I am Cat Lady. I don't disagree with that for sure.
Yeah, I have an early appointment at like 9:30, but at least it's like at your house.
Yeah, when she got stuck and had to get the hotel room. Yeah.
And then I have one on Friday.
Even when she was nasty, and when she was being mean to people and going after reaction channels, it just wasn't this. It's almost like that Chantel PA'd along the along this journey, and then this is the new Chantel. It's just completely different person.
Okay. A therapy.
I guess if this is your definition of growing and changing, then all right.
Appointment on Friday.
Even being high, she was entertaining. Yes, that's true, Butter Crumpet.
They're like black, the hash browns. They're like burnt. I like burnt food. Thanks, Cheba.
I don't think it's just the law that's gotten her to this point. I think when people just started to just flat out hand her money to just lay there, she's like, oh, well, You guys don't even need me to get up. You're just gonna, give me money and I can eat whenever and just lay here and do nothing. I think that also destroyed her channel too. Big Bertha says Chantel can be funny. She laughed at the trolls. Now she gets mad at everything, and Salah changed her. Yes, I agree. You know what it is with Salah is that so much had to be hid about the truth, and they came on with this big "we're happily ever, married happily ever after" bullshit. To where when she was with Dishwasher, when they would fight, we would get to see like what was really happening behind the scenes or whatever. She would spill it all, but she has held on to this secret relationship with Salah for so long. She doesn't know anything else, and he's playing right along into it. She and Pete's both bragged about being lazy. Nothing has changed. It's crazy. Spirit to dance.
I don't believe it. Yeah, I did, Astrid. That's who I have an appointment with tomorrow. Yeah, dank fondue. Hey, wire for fun.
If the closed captions weren't on, I wouldn't be able to understand what the fuck she's saying.
Really, Scrape? Mashallah.
If you see the camera moving, it's because she's taken her little finger and she's scrolling up and down in chat so she can have something to say. I wouldn't put it past FFG to fund a foodie like a feeding loop reaction mill. Jesus.
Heidi. Just apologize to who? What? I don't know if I'm supposed to apologize for. Twitch is based on viewers and how often frequently you are streaming over there. You get paid every 15 days through direct deposit or PayPal, and you need 50. Okay.
Do you realize that's somebody that just went and Googled that information and came and put that in chat for Chantel?
I'm gonna have to really rack my brain when I'm more clear-headed in the morning.
When she's sober, she means like right now she should be taking care of this. Right now she should be figuring out her next move. I just want to remind you guys it's 12:23 Canadian time, and I don't believe that we've heard from her yet. I'm pretty sure people would have told me in chat. I've seen no mention of Chantel anywhere.
Some strong coffee. I don't know what to do. Y'all are saying, oh, you should get a job. Get a job. Like,
out of the three, Amber, Quirky, and you are the one that I would highly recommend getting a job because you're going to need it the most. Seriously, not even bullshitting.
If I get a job, I'm not coming on here.
That's dumb. You got no kids. You don't have a husband to take care of. So it's just you. You should absolutely be working your full-time job and maintaining your social media on the side, like in your free time, in your downtime after your job. Oh my God. Yulia says, I'm turning 40 in spring and I feel like I'm about to step in my best self. You will, girl. May this life never find me. Amen. I agree for all of us. May this life never find any of us. Can't imagine. I only want to do better and get better with age. That is the life that I want. Please, this mindset, I want no part of it. Yulia, thank you for the super chat, hon. Thanks for being here. Hey, girl, I'm only going to be on a few more minutes. I got to get out of here, too. I got to freaking finish insulating my garage. It's going to get really cold. We got snow coming in, girl. We got like 3 to 5 inches. That's big snow for us. So temperatures are plummeting. It's going to get down to like, I don't know, like 1 degree or something. So I got to make sure we're good and warm out here so we can keep our shit show going over here, guys. Please believe we're going to make it happen. We're going to make shit shake, Chantel. So sorry you can't relate with that, okay? Everything that involves going into the show is an investment. Maybe you should have thought about that a long time ago before you took your ass to Kuwait, to Syria, and you lost the first apartment, and then you're about to lose the second one. Ugh, would not want to be an issue I'd want to deal with right now. Yulia, I appreciate you, girl. Life begins at 40. You give less fucks, and the sex is better.
So,
Langley, I bet, girl.
your abusers will not abandon you. Thanks, sneakerhead.
I do think that there are some places. Oh shit, this fucking screen. Hold on. I do think there are some places that just need bodies for jobs that are willing to overlook certain things. You know, I think she could find something. It might not be what she wants, but I do believe that she could find some kind of employment. Yes.
How do they determine the difference between a meal versus a right? It sounds class action-y, doesn't it, Blob Ross? I think so.
And good luck with that.
Oh, really? Why scrape? Sit in the morning and take some time to write. I think I already did. I don't know.
To be a maggot on Foodie Beauty's wall right now, ladies and gentlemen.
You said you wanted a job. Right, Glenn? No, I mean, yeah. I would really like.
Berta says, yeah, be safe out there. For those of us with iced rain and snow gonna fall, stay warm. Love you all. Love you too. Everybody experiencing any kind of bad weather, stay safe out there. Shit, Canada's probably laughing at us. That's one thing you got it over us Canadians for the most part, okay? You probably laughing at the fact that we shut schools down. We get a little, you know, a couple of snowflakes falling down on the ground. We sure do. The whole city shuts down. We don't play around with that shit. Where's FFG? You think she'd be all over this on the first donation stream? Cheryl, I think she's going live tonight. And don't forget, my wife is going live. What time are you going live? At 2 p.m. Eastern time. So after this stream, get your break, go get you some lunch, get freshened up, and then you're going to go and meet us over at Sam's at 2 for a Gary live stream to get caught up on all the shenanigans that's been going down on the Twitter, okay? Canada's just as bad. Really? Yeah. I think I would consider the tires on my truck to be snow tires. Wouldn't you, babe? They're pretty good. They're nice. Cheryl Lynn, you see at the top of the chat, it's right there. You just got to click that link and it'll take you right over there. Thank you for asking.
Pause.
I don't know. What is she calling herself these days? Hold on. Shit. I think it's Samantha Jean. Isn't that what your YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Hey, where did it go? Look at that thumbnail, babe. Great work. Okay, her YouTube name is Samantha Jean. So if you put something in the search bar like Samantha Jean all together and then space it out like FFG, she should pop up. Or even if you go search for the French Fry Gunt herself, her channel should pop up with a little pink background and she's got her blue sweatshirt on. That's how you're going to find our girl over there, okay? Acid Girl Art, you just sent it to my email. The email I use for everything. Okay, so listen, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I know we didn't get through the whole entire second stream that she did, but it's getting late. I got stuff to do. I told you all I got some insulation issues to take care of. I want to make sure we get it nice and warm in here. Tonight, tomorrow, we're going to do the Christmas cards. I want to open them with you guys, so just be looking for the notification on that. And I'll see you guys at 2 p.m. At Sam's. All right, look at that thumbnail. That was a banger too. Look at her. She's on an old school TV. Oh, that's great. That's definitely a classic. What do you guys think? Hold on. She's texting me. Let me make sure she ain't saying nothing. Oh, God. Okay. Love y'all so much. And I'm going to see you. Oh, wait. Sammy in Brooklyn says, almost missed you, girl. I'm so involved in Twitter more than I should be. It's a total thing. Don't feel bad. I'm on tea time on X. FYI, I stand behind what I say. Oh, Sammy in Brooklyn, if I'm not following you, let me know and I will definitely follow you back over on the Twitter. If I recognize you on the Twitter, highly recommended. I'm just going to throw this out there, okay? And I tell you guys this every so often, right? If you want me to keep up and follow along, okay? It's true. I'm not the fucking brightest crayon in the box, all right? If you're going to use all these multiple names and expect I'm going to know all these different identities of 2,000 people, well, you're sadly mistaken. So you got to keep the same names, keep the same handle. If you're Sammy in Brooklyn on the YouTube, be Sammy in Brooklyn on Twitter. And then I'm like, oh, hey, that's Sammy from fucking YouTube. Nesmate, follow. What if you're like Griff Gang or something and I like accidentally follow you and I see that crap? Can you imagine the horror? Follow along, guys. Keep up. Sammy in Brooklyn, thank you so much, hon. All right, see you guys at 2 at Sam. Thank you so much for being here, showing up, showing out as always. We will be here to finish coverage of the demonetization of Foodie Beauty. Will she get her monetization back? Will she come live today? She should already be here now, hustling, putting in the work, but here it is, 12:30 Canadian time, and she's nowhere to be seen. That's a damn shame. Love y'all so much. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, my doll. Check fucking mate.